fall apart. Even though you told me to get back your heart, I still spin inside your orbit. Yeah. You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck, put me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name, you understand, I wanna stay. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck, put me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, I wanna leave, you understand, I wanna stay. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. I wanna see you while you fall apart. Even though you told me to get back your heart, still spinning inside your orbit. I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your orbit. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name, you understand, I wanna stay. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck, put me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, I wanna leave, you understand, I wanna stay. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name, you understand, I wanna stay. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. Cause I don't wanna walk away. Cause I don't wanna walk away.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
All right, welcome everybody. Today we got a very special treat for you today. We have the Women's Championship for IM basketball, followed by co-ed and co-rec basketball, and then the grad faculty basketball championships. Looks like we've got an exciting matchup coming up today between the ex-high school athletes and the Ballin' Baddies.
I'm Ben Donaldson.
Yeah, and I am Jad Yazvek. It is our pleasure to be here with you today. All right. For our lineups, we have the ex-high school athletes in red with Stephanie Bentley, number 7, Sarah Wojcicki, number 1, Elena Babut in number 12, Carly Anischutz in number 11, Samantha Kirschner, number 10, Onyx Rios Acosta, number 3, and Jordan Kanaya in number 6. As for the Ballin' Baddies, in green, we have number 2, Morgan Tague, number 3, Daedra McElhenney, 12, Skylar Emerson, 7, Abby Halibis, and 5, Chloe Perry, and 11, Sophia Borowski. Looks like we're getting to the tip-off right now. Yep. Sounds good. All right, looks like for the tip-off for the ex-high school athletes, we have Carly Anischutz and Sophia Borowski for the Ballin' Baddies. Ballin' Baddies winning the tip. An instant drive to the lane. Ooh, rims out, but Morgan Tague will be getting to the line for that.
It was a good drive there. Good way to force the pace early for the Ballin' Baddies.
And it looks like it was a foul on number... not quite sure right now. 1 point for Morgan Tague. Really drains that first free throw. Very promising shooting for him. Hoping we're going to see a lot of that tonight. Switches the second. Oh.
High school athletes wasting no time, pushing it up.
Oh, just a quick dribble, pull.
No good, just short.
Ooh, just unfortunately smokes the layup, but just barely rims out. Nice drive to the basket through contact, and Carly Anischutz puts the ex-high school athletes on the board. Looks like we have Sophia Borowski running point for the Ballin' Baddies. Dishes it off and doesn't quite find its way home. We've been seeing a lot of touches coming out from Morgan so far, and while she hasn't made every shot, she's definitely made her impact felt in these first opening minutes of the game.
Yeah, they've been quite close, and you got to imagine they're going to keep falling in, and they're going to keep using her unless high school athletes can find a way to stop it.
100%, especially with these good looks she's getting.
Quick three.
Oh wow, drains
nice
it.
Shot there.
One dribble pull, cash for Elena Babut.
A little bit of Caitlin Clark.
I can already see the comparisons.
Morgan for 3 this time.
Doesn't quite get it.
Oh, but good offensive rebound there by Skylar. Drives inside and a nice finish in.
Textbook high glass finish there. Really just prevents the defense from interfering with that shot. Fantastic work.
Just off the backboard, out of bounds. It's going to stay with the high school athletes.
Current score, I believe, is 4-5 in favor of the ex-high school athletes.
Yeah. Good job by Onyx there, fighting for that rebound, forcing it off of number 12, Skylar, of the Ballin' Baddies.
Yep. And let's see if they have an inbound plane drawn up.
Some substitutions made, so some fresh legs for the high school athletes.
Oh, wide open look. And misses that, but that's just
miss.
Cannot blame her for taking that, especially after she got hot right out the gates. Skylar Emerson dishes it back out.
Pressed hard in the corner. Just out of bounds. Almost a really good steal by Sophia there.
100%. Smothering defense. Doesn't quite retain possession, but it stops the offensive push from the high school athletes. Good kick out to the top of the key. Drive
inside.
Ooh.
Oh, the foul is called. That'll be Elena shooting 2. Oh, sorry, my apologies. Carly shooting 2.
Yep, let's see if she can put herself on the board here. I believe she was one of the fresh substitutions we just had in, so making her mark this early would be quite nice for her.
And substitutions are going to be an interesting part of this game. The Ballin' Baddies do not have any subs. So as this game goes on, see how they manage the pace and movement of the high school athletes who seem to have been running around a lot early on.
100%. Conserve, conserve, conserve. There's going to be not a lot of energy to go around, I would imagine. Despite that, good hustle play, getting that rebound and fighting for it. And bringing it back up will be Sophia Borowski once again. Just good ball security so far. I don't think we've seen a turnover in this game. Well, from Sophia Borowski specifically. Commentator's curse.
Good steal. They're pushing the pace here.
Ooh,
Whoa.
just a little bit of a
Hard
collision there. Everyone seems okay, thankfully. Good find, open in the lane. Juggles the pass a bit, but still sinks it in. That's another 2 for Carly Anschwitz, bringing the lead to 7-4.
Good finish there. A lot of contact down low.
Oh,
able to force it up.
100%. Just getting big in the paint there. Love to see it.
3 just off iron.
Yeah,
one thing to note with IMs is we have a running clock until there's 2 minutes left in in both halves. So the clock will not stop on substitutions, out of bounds, anything like that until there's 2 minutes left. Also, both teams will have 1 timeout per half, so we'll see when those are used, if at all.
Oh, nice look after a high pass there, and she gets her own rebound, banks it in. Good possession there from Steffi. Currently 9-4 in favor of the ex-high school athletes.
Ball and Batty's got to get some offense going here. They really got to see the ball, just go through the hoop, get some momentum back. They've been stifled offensively.
100%. They're just really smothering defense from the high school athletes.
Also, no shot clock here in IM, so both teams can take as long as they like, get a good look. Especially if you're Ball and Baddies, you really want to slow this game down. You do not have substitutions. You're trying to take your time. Oh, a block.
Just
Great
tipped,
closeout by Carly.
Fantastic defensive possession, like you were saying.
Yeah,
And wide open in the corner. It's going to be a long 2. Hits the rim, juggles out, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh.
Forces up. Oh, just a little too hot.
Just an absolute quarterback pass there, though. Just fantastic finding the dime right on the money. Shame it didn't quite get caught, but good court vision.
Yeah, good idea. It's interesting to see. It seemed early on the Ball and Baddies, they were trying to run a fast offense, get out there, get down the floor, especially with Morgan, and see how that game goes on. We got a jump ball here. The possession arrow is in favor of high school athletes, so they'll have the ball.
And one thing to note about Morgan, Ben, is that she has been playing well, but a lot of those long threes she's been taking have not been finding their home, and that's really been resulting in a lot of lost possessions here for the Ball and Baddies.
Yeah, you got to wonder, hopefully she doesn't lose her confidence there because she seems like an integral part of their team, and she had a couple short misses as well, so maybe she just needs to settle down and shake out the nerves.
100%. She's definitely been playing a shooting guard so far, even in a positionless basketball system
Deep
like that.
2, and it's good. Maybe that's what the Ball and Baddies needed, a little spark on their offense.
100%.
Really good movement there, a couple good ball screens, and got an open look for Morgan.
Yep. Foot on the line, unfortunately. It's not going to be for 3, but still, very good shot placement there. Ooh.
Oh, good block there. Ball will stay with the high school athletes, but really good block. I didn't quite see who that was.
Yeah, just tipped it from behind. I believe that was Skylar Emerson with the block. Good defensive hustle from her.
Good move up top.
Yeah. And Jordan Kanai has not been afraid to attack the defense on this, but just good court sense and dishing it out when she feels smothered.
Yeah.
Just more ball security. We've been seeing very good fundamental basketball so far.
Good effort by Carly to keep that ball in, but she just missed it, and the ball will go over to the Ball and Baddies. See if they can cut into this lead a little more.
Yeah, and like you were saying earlier, Ben, their half-court offense has not been their focal point so far. It's been a lot of fast break, Pacers-style basketball, but let's see what they can make of it on this possession. Just the full reset.
Good. Morgan's working inside, gets double-teamed quickly. I think the high school athletes are in a little bit of a zone here.
Wide open look, doesn't quite find its mark, but good confidence from Deirdre to take that when she has the opportunity presented.
Yeah, they definitely got to take open shots. They're not getting a ton of them, so.
Speaking of.
Quick 3, just short.
It is
out of bounds.
It is worth noting that this is the college three-point line, which is probably 2 feet out from where they're used to playing, that being the high school three-point line. So it's going to cause some issues, especially right at the beginning.
Yeah, it definitely will. Maybe that's why I've seen a couple deep twos with feet just barely on the line. Players not quite accustomed to these new courts.
100%.
I will say we can promise both three-point lines are equally spaced out.
Doesn't quite feel like it. I was playing on this court yesterday, and the one facing the tunnel with the depth perception feels much closer just because like there's no solid backdrop on it.
I was noticing that earlier. The high roof really makes it feel like these baskets are much shorter than I'm used to. Oh, great move there by Elena.
Yeah, underhanded finish, just beautiful off the glass and in.
What a move.
But yeah, one must imagine that the lights are brighter than these players are used to playing in the historic Crisler Center.
Yeah.
And I must imagine the nerves would be getting to them a bit, but they haven't shown any sign of it. And Morgan
good move, Morgan. Nice shot there.
Finds another drive to the basket.
Answers right back with what Elena had. It's scores 8-11, so no one's really running away with it yet.
100%. We saw an earlier lead coming out from the high school athletes, but it's been cut down to 3, so good work from the ball and baddies on that.
Just good drive. Oh, good. Wow. Really good job there. Noticing she has a smaller defender on her. Steffi really drives inside and has a really good finish there. Oh, just off iron.
Just tough defense on that, too. No real time to decelerate to score on that for Deirdre.
Cut the dribble. Inside. They're going to keep feeding their tall players. Oh, just off. Both on the same team fighting for the rebound, but they got it.
Steffi Bentley has been just fantastic with these little one-handed floaters and push shots.
Oh, big steal there. We've got a drive inside. Shots up and good.
Finishes through the contact, and that was your Samantha Kirshner with just a fantastic finish, bringing the score to 15-8 in favor of the high school athletes.
Gotta see a bucket here from Ball and Baddies. Try to stall this momentum. Big scoring runs are so dangerous in IM.
Oh, yeah, got to stop the run while it's going.
Almost. Oh, good fight to get that ball back.
Recover the ball. You can feel that sense of urgency with this lead growing ever larger, and they're just fighting for every possession currently. Oh, nice pump fake. Gets the bite. Misses the floater. That's a hard shot to make,
That's
Ben.
a really tough shot. It seems like the high school athletes are playing a little bit of a zone, and the way to defeat that is just by good shooting, but Ball and Baddies haven't really had that go their way yet.
Great drive to the cup. We see a board from Abby, and she has been clean. Not from Abby, I apologize. From Steffi. She's been cleaning the glass so far.
Yeah. Elena just misses that three-point shot, and Carly's checks in for Steffi. So they still got that height, but we'll see if that impacts the offensive rebounding in any way.
100%. That's been a large source of their scoring so far. It's like you were saying, Ben, with the zone defense, and this is IM basketball. This is, at the end of the day, recreational, despite how talented these players are. And good shooting is hard to come by, especially at these levels of play. So let's see how the Ball and Baddies can break down this defense.
Yeah, good drive in there by Morgan. Oh, and a great finish. That's definitely what they needed. They need to get something going.
100%. Finishing over the help defense. Fantastic look from Morgan there. Really starting to come alive, despite a somewhat rocky start.
Good defense there by Sophia to shut that down, and they get the ball. Let's see if they can cut into this lead a little bit more. Down 5 right now.
Slowing the play down at half court here is Sophia. Kicks it out, does a nice little skip pass to Abby.
Oh, she cuts inside, puts it up.
Rims out.
Just won't go.
Yeah, unlike the typical rims I'm sure they're playing with, the D1 rims are quite springy. Just some memories of the Kawhi Leonard shot versus the Sixers a couple years ago. Oh, nice find. The playmaking has been immaculate so far in this game, and that is points on the board for Sarah.
There's been a lot of good passes, and we've only seen 2 bad pass turnovers all game. We've seen a lot more good passes, so it's great to see them really moving the ball around well, both teams.
Oh, yeah. If I am these players, I'm keeping my line open because the Pistons need a backup point guard. Fantastic.
Great finish there by number 3, Deirdre.
Currently brings the score to 17-12 in favor of the high school athletes.
High school athletes have this lead and they keep it going, but the Baddies are not going away. They're hanging around. They're getting what they need, pushing the pace like right here. Oh,
good defense.
Good defense there.
Yeah, recovers the ball as the Ball and Baddies. Nice kick out there to Abby. And wow, just seeing a lot of scrappy plays on this possession.
Fouls called there on number 8, I believe. Number 6, Jordan.
Unsure. It is difficult from the commentary booth to see the hand signals, but there was a foul called.
Yes. No, not really in foul trouble yet. That's just a second team foul.
100%.
Oh, unfortunate there.
I'm surprised Morgan Tague was the inbounder. You think with the speed she's displayed so far, she'd be running off a screen or something, but it works out to get the ball back.
I'm wondering if
Nice
that
kick
was
out.
meant to. The ball was meant to come
Ooh.
back to her. Oh, good shot. Oh, just misses.
100%. Yeah, a little bit too much on that. Maybe not a slowdown step was needed, but ball coming the other way. What a bank shot.
Yeah, nice finish there.
Oh, yeah.
Very deft touch around the rim.
Yep, getting big with the defender there. Love to see it. That brings... Yeah. Worth noting, without any subs, the baddies are slowing down. They've made a lot of fast break points, but that's looking like it might be coming back to bite them.
Yeah, they haven't really been able to set up and run that sustained half-court offense, and you have to wonder if that's going to continue to be a problem as the game goes on. They're running these fast breaks, running up and down the court, but what they really need is just good possessions that end in points, and they're not getting them.
100%.
Oh, wow. As I say that, what
That
a
was a
great shot by
circus shot.
Sophia.
Shout-outs Luka Doncic, but that was fantastic. Yeah, despite the apparent fatigue coming out from the baddies, Deirdre just made an immaculate hustle play on defense once again, not letting that get to her. Ben, how do you feel about the flow of this game so far? It feels as if the high school athletes have been in control, but it doesn't feel like a firm control to me.
No, it's definitely not firm control. You got to think some of the really close shots the baddies have had, they start to fall. This game gets a lot tighter. Nerves can happen, especially you have a big lead, you lose that lead, you're worried about losing, and that baddies can use that to their advantage as they dig deep to come back here.
100%, Ben. And a 7-point lead is only a 3-possession game. That's just 2 stops on defense for the baddies, and suddenly they're in the lead.
Yeah, and they've been playing well. I worry about their conditioning. They're running hard and they're playing hard, but they don't have any subs, and they've had a lot of good fast break opportunities, and recently I've seen the high school athletes made a couple good fast break opportunities of their own. And it's going to be tough for the ball and baddies to get back on defense every time. If they're not able to finish a shot, they might get tired and it might be difficult for them.
100%, Ben. And speaking as an IM aficionado myself, the cardio is the first thing to slip as soon as you go to college.
Yeah, freshman year I was on a team and I was subbing out all the time. It's a lot harder than I remember back in middle school.
100%. All right, looks like an inbound play for the high school athletes. Running the point is once again Jordan. She's been doing a great job just keeping control of the ball for her team, just creating the slow plays on those half courts and just creating open looks for the team. Not afraid to push the pace when needed.
Yeah. You've really seen she's done a lot. Oh, good passing play there. Nice open shot.
Oh yeah, another nice finish from Steffi Bentley. Oh,
Morgan for
tough
3.
look,
Oh,
and
and
wow.
a great shot. And that's the sort of thing. She missed those earlier in the game. If she can find that form and hit those shots, that zone defense is going to be difficult to play in
100%.
for the high school athletes.
And you love to see her confidence staying with her after those first couple shots because she's starting to make them at a consistent clip after the first 3 possessions. Wide open look for Jordan here. Ooh, air ball.
Just misses left.
Yeah. And again, the rim depth will probably be a bit of a factor, especially in the earlier minutes of this game. We're coming to the end of the first half, but I expect some adjustments coming into the second.
The other 3 by Morgan. Oh, just off front iron. Long rebound is collected by Elena. She'll push it up the court.
Yeah, I want to say that was not fantastic shot selection, but she just made it with a hand in her face, so who are we to question Morgan?
Yeah, I would like to see them sort of slow it down, get a good look. They're tired. They're playing on their own, and I think it'd be better if they had a little bit longer possessions.
100%, but even with that, they're definitely staying in this game, Ben. They're doing more than their job currently with no subs.
Yeah, great job. Good block, and the ball will stay with the high school athletes. They're going to...
Yep, and Samantha Kirshner with the inbound. Wide open, just finds them at the top of the key. And Elena currently just kicks it back out to Steffi, who has made a lot of her presence known on the inside the paint. So having her out in the perimeter is just a nice little switch up, just catching the defense off guard.
Yeah, good foul, good attacking the rim by Carly there. She gets they lost the ball. She steals it right back, goes to the rim, gets the foul call, shooting 2. Not a lot of fouls this game. Really, both teams have been playing good, clean basketball. Oh, they're calling that an on-the-floor foul, so it'll be an inbound play here.
And nice little find to Steffi. Kicks it back out, and short once again.
You got to...
Ooh, good
another
defense.
steal by the high school athletes. And the foul is called on Sophia of the Ball and Baddies.
Yep, and that is their third team foul.
Same as St. Moses College, the bonus is at 7 and the double bonus at 10. So they got a long way to go. There's just near 4.5 minutes left to play, so I'm not too worried about them getting to foul trouble yet.
With that in mind, considering they have 4 fouls left in the half, if I'm the Ball and Baddies or the high school athletes, I might start considering some really well-placed intentional fouls, just force them to make those free throws.
Well, that could be something. Both teams don't have a lot of players, though. So with 7 of the high school athletes and only 5 of the Ball and Baddies, they cannot afford anyone to foul out.
This is true, Ben. We cannot play Hack-a-Shack with only 2 or 0 subs.
Yes.
Ooh, nice
Oh,
little
good
spin move.
spin move.
Wow.
Oh, what a fantastic shot.
Is
That
that-
was well defended, but even better shot there.
Oh, yeah. Almost looked like a dream shake. Just Hakeem out on the court right now. Bringing it up the court is Samantha Kirshner.
Oh, good block there on
Yep.
the pass.
Gets regains her dribble,
around.
and
Oh.
wow. Nice little push shot there. Gets herself
Yeah.
on the board once again. 2 points. Current score 25-17 in favor of the high school athletes.
Samantha's had some really good touch around the board. She's put a lot of all of them are coming off the backboard, but they're just hitting the corners of the square paint and going right in.
100%. It's worth noting that not a lot of the offense in this game from either team has been coming from the perimeter. Just fantastic finishing around the basket from both of them.
Really well. Morgan
Oh, yeah.
inbounds up to the top. Open, look for 3.
And I jinxed
Drained
it.
it.
Commentator's curse once again, but fantastic shot there from Deirdre. And that cuts the lead down to 3, Ben.
There you go. The game's getting closer.
Oh, yeah. Like you were saying, you would expect the ball and Baddies to get a little tired at the end of the half, but they've really come alive, just showcasing fantastic resilience.
Oh, good pass inside. Oh, just off. And she gets her own rebounds and finishes it. That's a tough one for the Ball and Baddies. They had a lot of momentum. You wanted them to get another shot off, and maybe they could get this game tied or take the lead.
Yeah, the Ball and Baddies played great defense, but Steffi Bentley is not to be denied, but neither is Morgan Tay. Gets another 2 for her.
Sheesh.
And that brings the score to 27-22. My apologies, 25-24 in favor of the high school athletes.
Close game. Really close game.
Ooh.
Oh, that was
High.
an interesting shot selection. Oh, the quarterback pass to Morgan. She tries to gather it, puts
Spin
up the shot.
and-
And it's good.
Wow.
Wow. What a play.
What is this footwork we're seeing?
Yeah. And when we talked about earlier during that timeout, the game's a lot closer now, and you got to wonder if the high school athletes are feeling a little pressure. They got to get something through the basket. Ball and Baddies making really good work, staying within their zone and coming back.
100%.
Left.
Oh, what a
good
steal.
there.
And nothing around her. Chase down block, not quite. Gets the wide open
Nice
layup.
shot there.
And there we have the Ball and Baddies continuing their newfound lead. Current score 28-25, green favor.
And we have a timeout by the high school athletes.
Good timeout call. It felt like it was starting to slip away from them from a bit. Hopefully that they can regain composure and just find their rhythm once again, because they had a really hot start to the first half.
Yeah. What do you think these teams need to do for the remaining 137 to sort of feel good going into the half?
Were I the Ball and Baddies, I would maybe relax a bit with the contested shots. They've made quite a few of them, but it feels like the shots where they are taking them and not making them, it's slowing down their offense. As for the high school athletes, I think a little bit of ball security should be regained. They did a fantastic job of that, especially at the beginning of the half, but it felt like there were a couple sloppy turnovers at the end, which is to be expected. You're in the Crisler Center, you're going to be tired, and as that goes on, it's going to be harder and harder to maintain your usual composure, but they really are both playing very strong basketball. It's hard to really maintain criticisms.
Yeah, both teams are really giving it all on the court there. Both teams playing, I would say, quite well. There's some struggle shooting early, but both teams seem to have found their rhythm, and shots are just falling all over.
Oh, 100%. Now, one other note to make, where I the Ball and Baddies, I would stick, let's see, Steffi in the paint because she has been a monster both offensively and defensively, and just having her as a rim protector seems extremely valuable.
And Morgan almost loses the handle there, but she goes up open three from the top of the key, just off iron. Rebound is collected by the high school athletes.
Yep, and that's Carly Enschwitz with another rebound.
Gotta wonder when either team wants to start playing the possession game. So little time left in the half. Do they just want to slow it down and have that last shot?
Yep, it is worth noting, no shot clock. So if they wanted to, they could run out the clock on this one possession. But yeah, Samantha Kirshner finding another underhanded layup on that last possession. Seems to be her bread and butter because she is making those at an unreasonable clip.
Yeah, jump ball call. The ball will stay with the ball and baddies. They have the possession arrow.
Good inbound, just wide open on the perimeter there. Nice little
Fakes
pump
the
fake.
shot, gets it to Morgan. She's going to drive inside, put up a tough and great shot there. Really good box out there by number 12, Skylar. She held off the help defender, so Morgan had an uncontested shot.
100%. And Morgan Tague has a fantastic first step. She's really been creating a lot of space off of those.
She really does.
Ooh.
The double. Oh.
Fantastic defense, but recovers the possession. Wide open shot to Samantha.
No
misses,
good.
and recovered by the ball and baddies. Good full court press there. Not giving them any free shots in these last 7 seconds of play. Deirdre making a move. Wow. Wide open look.
Morgan
Long
has
two.
beat the buzzer. Oh, wow.
It's a good look, though. Good court vision from Deirdre to find her. Yep. Ben, how do you feel that... Well, I suppose we already had this question. I guess I'd like to go in with who I think would be the MVP for both of these teams. They've both played fantastically, but Steffi Bentley has put up board after board, layup after layup in the paint, and she's just done a great job cleaning the glass. Who would you consider the MVP for the ball and baddies? Because that feels a lot more distributed around the perimeter to me, Ben.
I got to stick with Morgan. She made the first basket of the game. She's made a couple threes. You can feel the entire offense seems to run through her. She's moving around off the ball. She's driving inside, putting in good work. And you can see the high school athletes sort of respect her as a shooter. That being said, Deirdre is making some good shots from three, so I think sort of that they're going to need to have good perimeter shooting as they continue this second half, especially with the zone the high school athletes are playing in. And both teams, the ball and baddies have switched into a zone, and that has really stifled some of the good inside play of Steffi and Carly of the high school athletes. So seeing that dynamic play out has been really great to watch.
100%, Ben. Coming back to your point about the ball and baddies and their shooting, that's when they really started making that adjustment and getting the lead, like you were saying. So if they can maintain that hot hand, it's looking up for them. Current score, 30-29.
Yeah, it's a really tight game. The second half should be just as tight. I can't see either team running away with it. All right, we are heading to break. We'll be back in a few.
Sorry,
Girls with the nails done. And the girls with the nails done. Girls with the nails done.
My best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow. I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt a glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven had found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. my best friend to 23. She left her body in Harvard above me. My best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. They gained an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me through. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend.
Everyone, after a thrilling first half of basketball here, we're pushing into the second. Current score 30-27 in favor of the Ballin' Baddies after an electric comeback.
They were down by as many as 7 points in that first half, and they've closed it. They've gotten ahead by 3 with a late first half flurry there by leading the charge is Morgan Teague for the Ballin' Baddies, and she's done a lot of their scoring.
Oh, yeah, and despite her standout play, the whole team has been really showing up today. Just fantastic team basketball. And here we are, resuming play. Currently, Elena dribbling it, kicks it out to Onyx. Recovers the call despite a juggled pass there.
Yeah. Really good defense there by the Ballin' Baddies, shutting it down. And it looks like a steal. They do have the steal finally, and the foul is called. Number 3, that is Onyx of the high school athletes.
Yep, a little bit of a tussle there, but the Ballin' Baddies come away with the ball there.
That's her first foul, so no worry about foul trouble. And one thing is we did not have that many fouls in the first half at all, only a combined 5 between both teams.
Oh, Morgan rims out. Just a little short. Once again, that three-point line coming into play, I feel. Ooh.
Oh, good drive inside. Just missed it. Oh, and Morgan recovers it out of bounds. So the ball will stay with the high school athletes.
Yeah, Samantha, once again going for that underhanded finish. Really just been her go-to play on each drive to the basket. Been paying off for her. I believe she's 3 of 4 on those in the paint.
Yeah, and just a really, really good finishing touch around the rim there.
100%.
Drive inside.
Oh!
Ball will stay with the high school athletes. They've had several blocks, both teams have, but they haven't really been able to take the ball away after the block. It usually goes out of bounds.
100%. Looking like a block party out there. No Greenwood.
No, sir.
Oh,
good inside.
There's
movement.
Samantha.
Oh,
nice little pass when she gets smothered on the drive.
Oh, and the foul. Good shot there by Onyx. She gets to fall, and she gets the foul, so she'll shoot with a chance for a three-point play, which this could tie the game up early and really give them their momentum back.
100%. And Onyx has been coming out of this with just some immaculate play, just really putting the offense on her back in these first couple possessions.
Yeah.
Misses the free throw.
Just misses it, but that's to be expected. Again, I mean, we were talking about this early in the half. The court looks it's so much bigger. The space is hard, especially with the tunnel down on the left side here. It's really hard to shoot with the tunnel, and spacing is much bigger than a normal IMSB, which is a lot cozier.
100%, Ben. And bringing the ball up the court is
stretch
Samantha,
pass. Good defense there by Deirdre to stop the wide open Elena from just having the easiest layup of her life.
100%. Those uncontested layups do be feeling harder than most three-pointers, though, half the time. I don't know what it is, but it gets in your head. 100%.
Good movement. There's Elena with a three-pointer. Oh, just off.
does a very convincing Klay Thompson impersonation up until the last shot where it turned to 2024 of Klay Thompson, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Deirdre with a nice little pass there.
Oh, and the ball will turnover. That's the second turnover in as many possessions by the Ballin' Baddies. That's not going to be their winning recipe. They really limited turnovers in the first half. Both teams did, but especially the Ballin' Baddies. And if they keep turning the ball over like this, it's going to be tough for them to score.
100%. And while that didn't quite work for them on that play for the Baddies, it was representative of something that's really been like getting them on the board here, and that's the using the hub in the center of the in the paint, just finding just like a big man, quote unquote, just because everyone's 6 foot here tops, but finding the big man in the paint and then just kicking it back out to the perimeter, just really creating some pressure on the defense, putting some mismatches out there.
Hard pass. Morgan's able to corral it.
Deirdre with a nice little dish. Unselfish play.
Good 3. Oh, just off. Oh, fights for her own rebound, but does not get it.
Rims out for Skylar, unfortunately. Oh, wide open look. Doesn't quite pull it there is Jordan, but resets the play back out to Onyx once again. Ooh, one little dribble, pull up,
No
back
good,
of the rim.
but back the rebound for Onyx and the foul. She's been working down there in the paint.
Drawing quite a lot of contact, yeah. Let's see if you can make these free throws. Getting yourself another clean 2 points after a hot start to this half.
Just misses that free throw. So she's 0 for 2 on free throws so far, but if she makes this one, it's all right.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of room to course correct here.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
And there she goes. She got it down. And we have a tie ball game, folks. A lot of basketball left to play, but we have a tie game. Nothing more exciting than this.
100%. Both teams keeping it very neck and neck so far. Yeah, nice little kick out. Oh, good skip
Stretch.
pass. Yeah.
Wow, what a pass there. Quarterback, as you said earlier, Morgan for 3. Oh, good ball movement, just not able to pay it off.
You got to admire every player on this court's confidence to keep taking those shots, even when they're not always falling.
No, I really do. I'd worry after a couple. Oh, and we have a foul called.
100%, Ben, but you can't let it get in your head. And a lot of that confidence has been what's been leading the Ballin' Baddies to make this comeback and now take the lead eventually. Although currently tie game 30-30.
Still a tie game. One thing to look out for, I believe that's the 3rd personal foul on Sophia, number 11 of the Ballin' Baddies. You only get 5 before you foul out, and they do not have any subs, so she's got to be careful.
100%. That being said, high school athletes not making their free throws.
No, not exactly. Which is to be expected.
Oh, 100%. It's a difficult environment. And speak of the devil, they make one.
We just got to say they're not going to make it before they shoot, and they'll be dialed in.
Just preying on their downfall with every possession. Oh, nice little kick out.
Oh, good. Oh,
There's that inside-out offense once again. Juggles off her knees, but it does still create some space for number 3, Deirdre.
you can see the soft zone they're playing in. You got to wonder, there might be a 3 in the key defensive violation at some point. Number 7's got to be careful of that.
Ooh, nice little quick touch pass,
there.
yeah.
And the foul is called.
Red number 11.
That will be on Carly. That's her first foul, and that's the first team foul for the ex-high school athletes. Ballin' Baddies at 3.
Yep, and in sub Samantha Kirshner, and I believe Jordan Kanaya
Morgan
after
with
that.
the skip pass outside. Oh, not the best shot of the day for Skylar, but I like the confidence. She's had a couple open looks, hasn't taken a lot of them, but good on her to try for that one there.
100%. And they've been getting a lot of their offense in the paint, and that starts back with the spacing. So they need to make the high school athletes afraid of their three-point shooting, and they've been doing that.
Yeah, they've gone for an, good little pass back. Couldn't tell if that pass was tipped or not. It seemed like it was.
Yeah, and I admire the vision on that. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite get through, but solid decision-making.
The ball. Good steal there by, I believe that's number 1, Sarah. I haven't called her name much today. She drives inside, gets doubled quickly. Good pass out top.
Yep, and out there's Jordan Kanaya, dishes it back out to Steffi.
Oh, another steal.
Yep, and taking it up the court is Skylar Emerson once again.
She settles at the top. Good pass outside. Oh, nice skip pass to Morgan. They're scared of her shooting. She's definitely burned them a couple times.
100%. And Deirdre's court vision to find that was quite impressive. Nice little skip pass. They've been doing great ball movement off the ball here with the Ballin' Baddies.
Yeah.
Hand in her face.
Good pass inside. Oh, quite. Oh, that's a good shot. That's really good ball movement by the Ballin' Baddies. That's the sort of half-court offense we've been wanting to see from them, and they put it together, just barely missed the shot to pay it off at the end.
Yeah, coming down the lane is Carly Anschwitz, a freight train, doesn't quite lay it in, but there's a threat there, and tips it on the way back.
Another steal by the high school athletes. That's 4 out of the last 6 possessions.
Oh, yeah. My coach always used to say, get your get back, and Carly absolutely did. Nice little bounce pass, just some fundamental play at the top of the key.
Oh, good.
Pull-up jumper.
Pull-up jumper just off.
Looks like it's going to the high school athletes.
Stay with the high school athletes. That was a close call. The officials did the right thing, talking to each other and seeing who had a good angle on it.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Huge shout-outs to our officiating team, doing a great job so far in this first game. Oh, nice little reset pass to the top of the arc.
Yeah, there you go. Oh,
Ooh.
And a really good steal inside there.
Had a bit of a scoring drought here, Ben.
We have. This was similar to start the first half. There wasn't a lot of points, a lot more points later on. But, yeah, we have not had a lot of scoring so far. Only 4 points this half, and all 4 coming from the high school athletes. So ball and baddies need to see something go through the rim.
And you have to credit this scoring drought to
there we go.
Fantastic defense. A little bit of a lapse there, but
Yeah.
hardly can be faulted for letting up 2 points in 9 minutes of regulation play here.
Not at all.
Smothering defense from both teams.
Yeah. And something to keep an eye on is the high school athletes have not shot well from the free throw line, so maybe they should start to foul more a little inside.
Nice. Another finish in the paint by Samantha Kirshner. She is coming alive today.
Yeah, they retake the lead, back and forth game.
Current score?
33-32 for the high school athletes.
Getting trapped at the top of the key, dishes it back into the center.
Good movement. Oh, blocked away from the help defender, number 11, Carly.
Fantastic defense there.
Oh, nice little pump fake. Oh, just misses the shot.
Little stop and pop there.
Yeah. That shot looks a lot easier than it is. I think it's quite difficult to stop your entire momentum and put up a good shot that
100%. Just maintaining your balance throughout all of that is quite difficult. Fantastic for her for keeping it on target. Ooh,
good
more
move
footwork
there. Oh, and what a finish.
Yep, there goes Sophia Borowski getting herself on the board once again. Weaving between 2 defenders with a nice little drop step. Fantastic move from her.
Yeah, they've had a lot of really good moves. Both teams have, and it's cool to watch. Really artistic basketball.
Oh, yeah.
And a really good defense, really good screen there by Carly down low. Gets Jordan open for the shot, and she drains it.
For any old heads watching this, I'm sure you're loving it because this is classic 90s ball.
Oh, good pass inside. The shot. Ooh. Oh, wow. This now we said there was a scoring drought. It's been back and forth all the time.
100%. 36-35 in favor of the ball and baddies currently.
Yeah. Just back and forth game.
Oh, little dribble, and swatted into the
swatted
stands.
From behind. The ball will stay with the high school athletes, but my, what a block.
Looking at the refs and saying, fetch.
That's demoralizing.
Yeah, defensive masterclass. Stocks are going up, and we're not talking about Wall Street.
We got a nice shot there. Oh, just off front iron.
Yep, Deirdre with an uncontested rebound. Great box out from her.
Wondering if either of these teams is going to be able to pull away. It seems like each time one of them has made a shot, the other team's come right back. There's Morgan.
I believe that shot was tipped on the way up.
Seemed like it was. Had a weird trajectory to it.
100%, Ben. Oh, pushing the pace up the court of the floor is Elena.
And pushing the pace is something that really nice. Catches defense lacking in that little zone. Finds a soft spot. Sarah with a great little lay-in.
100%.
And pushing the pace is something that the high school athletes should look to do. They have 2 subs. They're a little fresher. Ball and baddies have none. Oh, and what a 3 there by...
Bang from Deirdre. 3 from deep. Wide open in the corner. Fantastic play. Sorry to cut you off there, Ben. Had to comment on that shot.
That was a fantastic shot.
Oh, speaking of, Onyx.
3. Oh, no good.
Off to the left a little bit. Don't hate the idea. Just coming off a screen there.
Love the idea, yeah. So 2-point lead for the Ball and Baddies. We are under 10 minutes to go in the women's basketball season.
And I feel like we haven't been seeing a lot of set play here. I don't believe we've seen a pick and roll from either of these teams coming out.
We really haven't, which is surprising. They've had a lot of good movement otherwise.
100%. I think they're relying on just the positionless basketball. Space the floor, move off ball rather than like a rigid offense. And it's been working for both teams here.
Yeah.
Keeping a very competitive game, creating some open looks.
And the zone, it's working well against the zone defense that both teams are playing. Is sort of no one's locking in. Good
100%,
stretch pass there. Quarterback Morgan drives inside.
Ooh.
Does get blocked, but the ball will stay with the ball on Baddies.
Yeah, and a tough look there, but retains possession there. Can't hate Morgan for that one.
No, it's driving inside. She's going up against a bigger opponent, but maybe she's looking for a foul, get some points, make it a 2-possession game.
Slowing the pace here is Skylar Emerson at the top of the key.
Oh, a little too strong there. One thing to note, as this game winds down, there is no shot clock here for intramural basketball. So if the Ball and Baddies take a lead, or the high school athletes, they should look to maybe slow it down and kind of relax.
Ooh, another
as I say that,
pass.
a quarterback pass, maybe not the best idea. A lot of defenders back. Oh, and the foul is called on Sophia. That's her 4th. She does need to be careful for the rest of the game.
Now, I'm not saying Kevin Love has a secret daughter, but if I were him, I'd be afraid of a DNA test, because there's been a lot of passes very reminiscent of him so far in this game.
Has been a lot of long passes. So the high school athletes will inbound on their half of the court. And the ball will go to Elena. She will pass it around.
Dishes it out to Carly.
Good drive
There's
inside
Onyx.
here. Onyx. Oh, just off. A lot of contact. No call. The officials have been letting him play, which I like. Not a lot of ticky-tack calls. Most of the pretty much every call has been well-deserved.
Oh, from
Deep
very
three.
deep.
Oh.
Wow,
That's
that's
a heat
ambitious.
check, but interesting play up ahead in the game, and you're taking that shot. No, they're still ahead, and they're taking that shot. That's risky.
Oh, yeah, looking for a highlight there. Doesn't quite find it, but gotta admire the confidence. Nice shot from D from Onyx.
Oh,
Doesn't find its way home. Just a little short.
just a little short. Score is 39-37 in favor of the Ball and Baddies here. Two-point lead, about 7 minutes left to go. They'll inbound the ball.
Yep, a little bit of a delay on the play, just making sure those shoelaces stay tied up.
And one thing to note with our clocks here, they do not stop when the ball goes out of bounds for substitutions or for fouls unless there's less than 2 minutes left in the game. So you'll see that clock running, only stop when there's a timeout by either team.
A little bit of a lapse in the zone defense there.
No, tough
Sophia
fadeaway for Sophia. Maybe she could have passed that around a little bit. She had some open players on the perimeter.
100%, Ben. Finding some open space. Doesn't quite capitalize off of it, but just good floor positioning there.
Nice double down low.
Wide open.
Three, no good, but if you're the Ball and Baddies, you'll take that shot.
And Onyx blocked by the backboard, but they retain possession.
Oh, really good fight there down low by Onyx to keep that ball with them, give them another shot to tie this game up, or take the lead if they can get one of those threes to fall. Jordan has been one of their better three-point shooters, so when she pulls up, you have to respect that if you're the Baddies.
100%. That's a shot you have to pressure immediately.
Good shot there, just off iron. Another offensive rebound by the high school athletes. This possession's been going on forever.
Yeah, Sarah Wojciechowski, doing a great job recovering the ball each time in the paint. Got herself, I believe, 2 offensive rebounds
Morgan
over that
for
play.
3, just off. A little long there.
Nice little board. Pushing the play is Elena.
Again, if you're
Oh,
the
that's a
Ball and
wide open
Baddies,
look.
you got to wonder, why are they forcing those shots? Oh, a great shot. Bang by Jordan. Just said her name. She's been making those all day. They retake the lead 40-39.
100%. Speak of the devil, Ben. Speak of the devil.
Can the Ball and Baddies bounce back here?
Another wide open look here.
Wide open look. Just off left. Oh, but they do get the rebound. That's one of the few offensive rebounds they had, and Morgan is just swallowed up by Steffi Bentley.
100%. Just great defense in the paint there.
Sarah, just a little too strong. But really good movement there. And there you can see it seems like the Ball and Baddies are a little fatigued. They're not running up the court.
Little Euro step into a
Good
floater
Euro
there.
step into a floater. Fade away, no good. Morgan looks like she's... Oh, wow. A lot of stuff going on down there.
You got to admire the effort there, but there's a little bit of a size disparity between Morgan and Steffi Bentley there in the center.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Steffi. Yeah, Steffi Bentley.
Steffi.
Little hard to finish over the trees. Might need a lumberjack or a switch.
And the foul was called on Morgan there, so the high school athletes will have possession. just under 4.5 minutes to go in the women's season.
Oh,
good drive inside. Oh,
and there's
falls
Steffi
down,
once
able
again.
to get the ball back out.
Nice tip on defense
fight for
by
it.
Skylar Emerson.
Wow, good steal there by Skylar. Really attacking, makes I don't know who it was, but the ball and baddies forced them to turn it over. Really good play there.
And just a quick reminder, but while we're getting close to our little 2-minute warning here, the game clock will no longer be running in the final 2 minutes if the lead is less than 10 points, and it's looking like it will be if this game is any indication up until this point.
This has been a really tight game.
Behind the back, off the
back
ground.
was certainly a choice there.
Listen, playing in front of the crowd, you got to put on a show, for better or worse.
You do have to put on a show. Jordan, deep three, no good, well short, but a good rebound. They say air balls go to the offense.
Off
Pushing
of
the
her
pace,
foot,
off her
unfortunate
foot,
for
able to
Deidre.
get the ball back. All right, ball and baddies need a quick score here. It's been a while since they've had any points.
Oh, nice little skip pass there. Over two of her own players to find that. Floater down the lane.
No good, but she does get her own rebound, keeps it in bounds. Double comes quickly.
Oh,
They're
wide
really
open for
collapsing
Deirdre.
down low.
Nice little pump fake. Gets the bite. Another skip pass. Deirdre's playmaking has been quite nice throughout this entirety of this game.
Yeah, the ball and baddies have not been able to find those three-point shots that the high school athletes are giving them. The high school athletes keep collapsing down low, and the ball and baddies have not been able to find a way to finish. Oh, quick lapse defensively, but the shot is missed, and the rebound also missed. The third shot, the foul, and the bucket. Count it, and one. What a play by Carly.
Oh, yeah, just swallowing up those boards, Ben. I don't know if you saw that Jonathan Kuminga highlight from a couple nights ago. It's just 6 boards in a row, and we're seeing that on this court here.
I don't like the NBA. I prefer my NCAA women's. That's all I watch, which has prepped me well for this game. A lot of good shooting here today. And the free throw's just off, but
wow,
no.
Another and one. Wow, count it, and it's looking scary here for the ball and baddies.
Yeah, and that does put the high school athletes into the bonus. So they will be shooting free throws for the rest of the night. They do get the ball. With the 1-and-1, they miss it, but the high school athletes get the ball back. We have 1:52 left in the game. They're slowing it down. No shot clock here, so the high school athletes do not have to take a shot if they don't want to.
100%. And after that demoralizing, what looked like almost a 4-point play there, I would take the time here and just force the ball and baddies to make a play here defensively.
Yeah. We have a close game. We have a foul called on Morgan for pulling.
Looked like a good intentional foul there, just forcing the play to commence rather than just wasting out these last minute and a half.
Yeah, hope you can get a rebound here off the 1-and-1. Hopefully they missed the first one. That is one thing about this, college style of play. There's 1-and-1s can get 0 points from intentional fouls like that. NBA you get 2 free throws, but over here if you miss the first one you don't get any.
Really? I was unaware of that, to be completely truthful.
Yeah.
Oh, drains it.
Makes the first one, so that's really big. That brings their lead out to 5, and if you're the ball and baddies, 1:30 left. Really, really need to get a shot up.
100%. And that's a big free throw there, Ben.
Yeah, that first one's big. You get that first one, you can make that second one. That's 2 points. Ball and baddies got to be looking for a quick shot, but it's got to be a good one here. Don't force anything up. Morgan takes it into her own hands, drives inside, and looks for a foul. No call. And it's getting late early, folks. We got 1:20 left in the game, and the high school athletes are up 45-39.
Yep, and the scary part about that, Ben, is that's 2 3-pointers. So those little twos no longer make as much of a dent as you would like them to.
Morgan driving inside. Good shot there.
Textbook finish. Cuts the lead to 4. Now it's a 2-possession game for the lead.
Yeah, they're...
Whoa, wow.
Oh, intentional foul there. I believe that's number 7. That's Abby's, I believe, first foul. They will be shooting free throws. As we mentioned, they're in the bonus.
And you can really see them making those intentional fouls, Ben. It's just great game awareness from the ball and baddies here, keeping themselves in this game.
Yeah, it's a shame they had to foul Carly though, because she's been shooting quite well, and you want to foul someone who's maybe
commentator's curse.
Speak the devil.
Yep.
Driving up,
pushing the pace. 3-pointer for Morgan
for 3. Oh, that would have needed that one to fall. That would have been a great way to flip the momentum.
Of course, Ben. And those D1 rims are a cruel mistress.
They are. And that is, if I believe, the 10th team foul for the ball and baddies. So now high school athletes will be shooting 2 free throws regardless of regardless of the result of the first one.
Gotta love the bonus.
Yeah. So we went from the first half with a combined total of 5 fouls for both teams to now we have 11 in the second half. Oh, just misses.
And that missed free throw really keeping the ball and baddies here alive, because being down by more than 4 in the final minute is scary.
Yeah, you gotta. Carly can help put this game on ice if she keeps shooting the free throws. Oh, and she misses both. She's missed her last
Recovers
3,
her
but
own
they
rebound,
get the
though.
rebound, which is probably worse than them just making the free throw there.
100%. Eating up a little bit more clock. 38 to play here.
38 to play. 4-point lead for the high school athletes. And you notice the clock is stopping now inside of 2 minutes.
100%, Ben. And that's really dictating how they have to play here.
Yeah. You got to wonder if the ball and baddies get possessions. Do they call a quick timeout, try to give them a minute to rest, and finish this game strong? They don't have any subs, so they're gassed. You can see them. They're working as hard as they can.
100%, Ben.
Second free throw on its way, and that one does fall.
Juggles a little bit, but finds its way home.
So we do have a 5-point game, 35 seconds to play. Pass outside, back up top for 3.
Contested shot, rims
Just
out.
misses.
Oh, Morgan pressuring for the intentional foul.
And there's the intentional foul there. So this time it will be number 10, Samantha, shooting the free throws.
Yep.
I don't know if she's shot any today, but it is probably a good idea to get Carly off there because she nailed some early ones, and you have to imagine she's due after missing her last 3.
100%. Oh, back of the rim and out.
Back of the rim and out. That is something to be reminded of. A lot of these players probably don't practice many free throws. When you go to play in the IM for fun, that's not really something you do. And so free throw shooting has not been good today, and it probably won't be good for most of our games later tonight. Good find to Morgan. She puts it up. She gets the foul. Foul on number 3, Onyx. She's looking around. She's amazed, but they did call it there.
100%. And this game is coming down to the wire. Despite the 5-point lead in favor of the high school athletes here, no room to rest on their laurels here.
Well, the high school athletes have had a lot of opportunities to ice this game with their free throw shooting, and Morgan, someone needed that one there.
Morgan leaving Abby hanging on that, unfortunately. If you're Abby, that's got to be demoralizing.
Yeah. That in. Oh, just off. Who's the ball there? It's going to stay with the ball and base. They'll have a chance to get the 15 and a half seconds left, down 4.
100%. 0 for 2 on those free throws, but plenty of room for redemption in this final 15 seconds.
Well, it's just tough. Yeah, you want to see them get a quick. Oh, that's not what you wanted. Oh, and the intentional foul, Skylar. And we will have Samantha Kirshner shooting more free throws. She missed her last 2, so ball and baddies aren't out of it yet, but 12.7 seconds. If she can make 1 or 2 of them, it's starting to put this game to ice.
100%. And just fantastic ball security coming out from Samantha Kirshner there. Just holding the ball, forcing the foul. No chance for a turnover, a surprise play.
Yeah. Oh, there's the free throw.
Ice in her veins, Ben. Ice in her veins. Just laces that one.
I was cash money right down the middle. Nothing but net there. Second shot on its way. No good, but the rebound stays. Seems like the ball and baddies are content to let this game end. With 7 seconds left,
Can we see a logo heave here before the clock runs out?
Dribbling it out.
Yep, here we go.
The Caitlin Clark for 3. Oh, no good. But your women's comp champions are the ex-high school athletes with a score of 47-41.
Yeah. And what a game there, Ben. Just super competitive all the way throughout. You love to see it. Just no blowout, and both teams fighting until the very end. Last 10 seconds, got to let a logo shot go up for the culture.
Yeah, and honestly, the final score being a 6-point lead, that's not how this game was played. It was neck and neck up until roughly 3 minutes left in the game. High school athletes got a couple quick buckets, and then the ball and baddies had to foul, and they were able to convert some of their free throws. But this game was neck and neck for a really long time. The offensive production did slow down a lot in the second half. Ball and baddies had 30 in the first and only 11 in the second. That's got to sting a little, but they played really well and they fought really hard, especially since they didn't have any subs.
100%, Ben. You got to imagine that played a factor in it. Just getting a little gas down the stretch, and despite that, making plenty of hustle plays, just playing tough, scrappy defense and pushing the pace on offense. Ball and Baddies doing themselves proud all throughout.
Yeah. What do you think was the big difference maker for the high school athletes? What was able to get them over the hump in this game?
To me, I think getting to the paint with higher efficiency and drawing those fouls. Special shout out to Onyx Rios Acosta for that, because she was drawing a lot of contact, and Samantha Kirshner for finishing in the paint quite often, as well as Carly. Just the whole team really just eating around the cup.
A lot of really good offensive rebounding by Steffi and Carly as well.
100%.
Elena had some good ones as well. They just felt like they had a lot of possessions. It just didn't end for the high school athletes, just grinding and grinding away. And those possessions really eat on you as a defense because you can make a good stop, force up a tough shot, and they get the rebound. It's all for naught.
100%, Ben. All right, and we're going to break, and we will be returning for our CoRec championship in a couple minutes here.
me over. I kill my fill 3 times a day. These ethanol fuels won't make me sober. One flame to take the pain away. I caught you lighting matches in the back room. Haters look mad when they pass you. Let's talk about round when it's past due. Reach a glass, do no. You don't gotta fight alone. You don't gotta fight alone. Don't be so personal. Everyone's seen death in their dreams, but we still wake up and go to sleep. Everyone's seen death in their dreams, but we still wake up from our sleep. I'll be home soon. You don't gotta fight alone. You don't gotta fight alone. You don't gotta fight alone.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Now we have our co-ed championship for intramural basketball, and in the
yellow will be the Knights of the IM table, and in the blue will be the free agent basketball CoRec team.
100%. And for the Knights of the IM table, we have Logan Smith, Lucas Gardner, Madeline Colche, Jalen Campbell, Talon Christensen, Sneh Shah, Grace Graham, Radon Marasigan, Jacob Bergsma, Michael Barber, Nolan Moore, Brooke Woodrum, Candace Sue, and Jerome Nichols Jr. Quite a large team there. And for the free agent b-ball CoRec, for free agent b-ball CoRec, we have Charvik Vaishnav, Satvik Vishnav, Jordan Yarelis, Nathan Hyman, Kylie Lison, Hunter Knaus, Joseph Bogdan, John Page, Riel Smith, Aiden Weber, and Madison Dakin.
Last game we had one team with no subs and another team with 2. Both teams have plenty of subs today, so we'll see a lot of fresh legs going late in the game.
100%, Ben. And I'm hoping that will result in some real fast-paced play, maybe a very high-scoring game. Going into this, some players of note for the Knights of the IM table that I'm familiar with. Talon is going to be a bit of a scary player to guard, just making his way down the court. He's a freak athlete. We also have, Brooke Woodrum, who is a monster in the paint. Great finishing touch, so they're going to have to try and lock her down, as well as just everyone else on both teams being very talented from what I've seen on the shoot-arounds.
Yeah. And one thing, some of the CoRec rules we have here in IMs, at all times on the court, there must be 3 players of one gender and 2 players of the other. So keep an eye on that out for matchups and how people how they're guarding. Last game we saw a lot of zone. Will be interesting if we see more zone or see some man-to-man sort of matching up with their bigger players.
It is going to be an interesting interpretation of small ball. It can go to 3 women and 2 men for a small ball lineup, 3 men and 2 women for a more traditional lineup. It's going to be an interesting way to play.
Yeah, a lot of really good players on both teams. Wondering if there's probably going to be a lot of really good watching the shoot around before the game. A lot of really good shots.
And we're still in the hunt for our first dunk of the night, so hopefully that comes out in this game.
We are. That is what we're looking for out of Talon. We want to see a big dunk. And looks like some of the players on free agent basketball CoRec will be able to get it done as well.
Going into the tip-off here.
Tip is up.
Ooh, won by the Knights of the IM table, but recovered by free agent CoRec.
Quick drive inside, and that's 2 points immediately.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic finish from number 10. And bringing the ball up the court is Jalen Campbell. Oh, nice defense there.
Good steal.
Wow.
Talon with the chase down, but a good finish there.
Yep. Wow, coming out the gates hot is free agent B-ball CoRec. Just 4 points uncontested, both just clean layups getting to the cup there. And you love to see that because it's going to make them respect the interior play.
Talon with a nice, just off the hands.
Yep. Turnover, back to the free agent B-ball CoRec.
Up 4-0 quick.
Right.
Knights of the IM table need to settle down, get some good defense going.
Wide
quick
open look.
3 just off. Rebound goes back out to the drive inside.
Nice little wide open look. Oh,
And
just a
that's
little
an
off.
air ball.
And it is worth noting that we've seen a lot less for threes going that direction because that is where the tunnel is on the play. So their depth perception is definitely a little wonky currently.
Yeah, shooting around earlier, the height of the arena and everything is much different than our normal IM that we play in.
Oh, yeah, and Jalen Campbell, just an unfortunate pass there. Turning it over to number 32 of the free agent B-ball CoRec, slows down the pace, and kicks it back out to number 21, Kylie Leeson.
Good drive inside. Oh, and a nice finish there.
Yep, number 2, Hunter Canos, with a nice little hang time on that layup. Just a little finger roll, just kisses the interior of the basket there. Fantastic finish.
Talon brings the ball up, finds Jalen. He's on the outside. Little pump fake. Talon with a nice screen.
Ooh.
Deep 2 for Jalen. Oh, just off iron.
100%. And bringing the ball up the court is number 10, Sharvik. And he's done a great job so far. His first step has been lethal.
Yeah, he has. Being guarded by Talon now. Quick zone. Double team inside.
Trapping Hunter Kraus underneath, but he recovers the ball, kicks it back out to Charvik.
No look pass there.
Ooh.
Oh, almost a bad foul by Jalen, but able to get around it. And finish is number 12, Brielle Smith.
Yep, fantastic finish for her. Putting herself back on the board. Current score 6-0 in favor of free agent B-ball CoRec.
Like that 8-0 with the most recent basket.
8-0, my apologies.
Talon with a little pull-up jumper, no good. And we still do not have any points for the Knights of the IM table.
Oh, yeah, it looks like they're going to need to get something to change here. Hopefully get some offense started, because it's been looking unfortunate so far. Ooh,
Quick shot. Oh, just off.
Good shot selection, just a little bit to the left there. Hits the back of the rim. And Jalen Campbell bringing it back up.
Game's been fast-paced so far. Not a lot of stoppages, not a lot of slow play. Both teams are really going at
100%.
Jalen with a quick move. Oh,
Jalen Campbell
pulls
though,
it off.
He has been the exception to that.
foul.
Really slowing down the pace, bringing the pace of play to his own. Just very Harden-esque offense there, acting as a very facilitate-first point guard.
Jalen subbing out now. And Logan Smith going with a little bit of height for Knights of the IM table. We'll see how that plays out. They have a lot of subs down there, so plenty of players.
Oh, yeah, plenty of different lineups to experiment with here. Oh, number 2,
Talon with the move
Talon.
inside.
Yep. Dishes it back to the center, and
Oh,
wow!
and one. Great job there by Jacob Bergsma to finish through the contact, get the foul.
And with that, the Knights of the IM table are on the board. Current score, 8-2. But with a chance to make it 8-3 here for Jacob Bergsma. Let's see if he can finish that after that beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, no good.
Oh.
Another thing to watch, we had a lot of missed free throws in our last game. That's something to keep in mind here with IM. Players don't practice those as much. Really great pass.
Oh,
but the
what a
chase down
block.
block by Jacob. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will go back to the Knights of the IM table. They got a big cheering section down there for him. Haven't been able to cheer for much tonight, but They're making their voice heard when they can.
Oh, yeah. Looping back to that, Ben, that's a large part of why these free throws are so scary. Everything's sweet when you got no one cheering and no one watching, but you suddenly get a crowd and it gets very intimidating very fast. And recovering the board is number 12, Brielle. Kicks it back out to Hunter. Oh. And this is that fast-paced offense you were talking about, Ben. Just wasting no time getting that ball up the floor are the free agent B-ball CoRec.
Steal by Talon, but able to recover the ball back is free
Hunter.
Agents.
Oh, nice little floater.
Oh, great looking shot there.
Cash money for Hunter there.
Really good looking shot.
All right, bringing the ball back up is Talon. Plenty of space to operate with here. See how this half-court offense works.
Grace drives inside. Oh, and she is rejected, but gotta like the driving inside.
Yep, fantastic defense there from number 12, Brielle Smith, and number 21, Kylie Leeson, just shutting her down on that play. Inbound Talon once again, wide open look for Lucas Gardner, and hits the side of the rim on that.
Good strong rebound there by number 12, Brielle Smith. Pulling up, driven up, Charvik. Oh, and he's fouled. Blocking foul on number 3. Blocking foul on number 3, Lucas Gardner there. Their first personal foul of the night. Alrighty, inbound play here. Quick shot at number 32, Satvik Vishnav. Able to be corralled by the Knights of the IM table. Pushing up the court is Lucas Gardner. He's dribbling around. Dishes up top to the key to Logan Smith. Nope, no shot there. Brooke gets the ball. Driving inside. Nope, dishes it back out to, out of bounds. Grace not able to corral the ball. That's a turnover for the Knights of the IM table. They're going to need to limit those rest of the game. They're down 10-2 already. They really need to make every possession count. Quick shot up there. Off iron. Ball is fought for, and they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow is with Knights of the IM table, so they'll get the ball. Really good offensive board there, though, by Brielle Smith. Quick shot. Oh, no good there. Logan fighting for the offensive board, not quite able to get it. Drive inside. Foul. It's a charge called. Charge drawn there by Grace Graham. Offensive foul on number 32, I believe. Satvik. Logan dribbling around. Oh, ball's almost stolen, but able to be recovered there. Oh, almost over the head of... Oh, good spin move, finish inside. And there's first... Now score is now 10-4 in favor of the free agent team. Quick stretch pass, able to be corralled there. Good drive inside. Grace putting up the defense, but a good finish there by number 2, Hunter Canoose. They stretch their lead back up to 8.
Yeah, Knights of the IM table really need to start working together and playing a little tighter defense.
Another charge called. This charge instead drawn by number 3, Lucas Gardner. Foul will be on number 32, Satvik again. That's the second charge on him. And that's 4 team fouls for the free agent team. As you can hear the "you can't do that" chants from the Knights of the IM table supporters. They're making their voice loud. They have not had much to cheer about again. Down 8 pretty early in this game, but seeing if they can get some offense going. Brooke takes the ball. Oh, and it's poked away, but ball goes out of bounds, so the Knights of the IM table will keep possession.
Yeah, you call for tighter defense and then drawing 2 charges back-to-back. That's a good way to lock down and keep the ball in your hands.
Both on fast break, the free agent team really has done a good job of pushing the ball up the court quickly. But the Knights of the IM table getting back in position and setting their feet and drawing that charge. We got Grace running point. Deep three. Oh, off front iron, but Grace with the rebound. Dishes it off to Lucas. Lucas is doubled down low. Ball goes to Brooke, but is stolen away by number 21, Kylie Leeson. Good steal there. Ball will be brought up by number 2, Hunter Canoose. Passes it over. You can hear the IM supporters making noise, trying to get in the heads. Number 13, Jordan, dribbling around. She drives inside. Shot won't go. Looking for a foul call. Brooke collects the rebound. No foul there as well. Looks like number 12, Brielle Smith, is trying to draw a charge. Foul is called. Lucas Gardner going up for the shot. Foul will be on. Couldn't quite make it out. But that's the 5th team foul already in this game for the free agent team. And we play college rules, so they're not in the bonus just yet. But a couple more of those, and they'll be in the bonus shooting 1-and-1s for every foul.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure the Knights of the IM table are pretty decent at free throws, so sending them to the line could be dangerous for the free agents.
Yes, we had a lot of missed free throws in our last game, but a lot of these players practice a lot of free throws, big basketball heads, so
IM staff, you got a lot of time in between games. Just get those shots in, get that practice in.
Did miss the second free throw, but 1 for 2 for Lucas. Ball's kicked out. And Charvik's driven inside a decent amount, so him kicking it out there was a little surprising. He's had a lot of good success driving inside. Looking like the teams are playing a little bit more of man defense here. We'll see how that continues to go. Oh, quick double inside. Charvik with the drive. The foul is called on the Knights of the IM table. On the floor, not a shooting foul, but the foul will be on number 20, Jerome Nichols Jr.
IM coach doesn't look too happy with the call. He's getting an explanation from the ref. And good communication rather than yelling, asking the ref for clarification.
Fouls have been pretty obvious so far this game. I can't find much of a reason to disagree with most of them. That one maybe a little ticky-tack, but I think that was a good call. Oh, and that's another foul. That's going to be on number 14, Knights of the IM table, Sneh Shaw. Just a little bit of a grab, a little bit of a pull. But Knights of the IM table got to settle down with the fouls here. They don't want to get in foul trouble quickly either. Oh, good drive by there, number 44. Oh, just misses the reverse layup. Grace Graham does get the rebound. Madison with a good movement though, got the step, just barely missed that layup.
This full court press from the free agents is proving tough for the Knights of the IM table to get out of their defensive half. But once they're in, they're starting to settle a little more.
Yeah. Good finish there by Jerome on the offensive glass. Sneh with the miss, but Jerome able to put it back in there. And that is something to keep note. The IM table has a lot of subs. They have a lot of players on their team. So they're going to be able to keep running up and down the court the whole time. So how's that full court press going to hold up for the team with slightly less subs, free agent team? They do have 9 players, though, so plenty of subs. And a travel is called on number 13, Jordan Muriels. And Knights of the IM table get a turnover. They need a couple more of those to get back into this game. Still down 5, 7-12, but they've slowed it down and gotten a couple points since the early lead by the free agent team. A little bit of small ball for the IM team right now. A lot of their big players sitting on the bench. 3 by Lucas, no good. Air ball, Jerome. Air balls to the offense. Brooke, just off front iron.
IM table's starting to find a little bit more space on offenses, which will find them shots, but they've got to finish those, especially on the rebounds.
Yes, for sure, Kevin. Stretch pass, back up to the top of the key, drive inside, looking to make it, and the foul is called.
Got her on the reach.
Yeah, nice reach. Couldn't quite see who that was on, but that's the 4th team foul for the Knights of the IM table.
This is on number 12.
Number 12, Grace Graham, first foul of the night. And one thing the Knights of the IM table do have on their advantage, they can afford to start playing a little bit of hack-a-shack late in the game. They have a lot of players who can eat up a lot of those fouls. Inbound here by Hunter Canoose. Passes it off to number 12, Brielle Smith. Over to Satvik. Good ball movement here. A lot of movement around by the free agent team. Good drive inside. Good floater. Oh, just misses it. Oh, but the rebound, offensive rebound, Crowd, and the foul on the shot by number 35. John Page, the good finish.
And just like that, we are 5 team fouls apiece.
Yeah, a lot of fouls quickly for the free agent team, but coming back, and the IM team making several of their own. Here the IM supporters making noise, trying to get in the head of John here. Just misses. Got to wonder, a lot of these players have never played in a sort of environment like this, so how does the environment, how does the stage factor into these free throws where it's you're all alone up there at the top of the key?
I mean, a lot of different factors in here. I mean, everything's of quality, too. You've got the rim and the court all being, D1 level, so there's a lot of factors that players just aren't used to.
Yeah. Oh, good move by Snee. Ball does not put up a great shot, but the ball will stay with the Knights of the IM table as it bounces off of the free agent team. And yeah, as you said, D1 court, so that does mean we're playing from the college three-point line today. The IMSB, where the previous rounds have taken place, plays from the high school three-point line. So that's something to keep an eye on. We've seen a couple of teams earlier tonight shoot a lot of deep twos, just not quite understanding the spacing. So you got to wonder how that's going to play out.
Yeah, as you have to overcome
three-pointer bang from Maddie Cochet. Great shot there. And the Knights of the IM table are within 2.
And just as we were talking about that, you really have to overcome that muscle memory from shooting from that high school line and actually, focus in and look at your aim and line up right.
We've seen a lot of, and a deep 3-0 off front iron, and could be, he thinks he's a foot behind the line, but he's really a lot more. And almost a good save there by Knights of the Iron Table, but the ball just rolls out. One thing to note here with our clock, mentioned it during the last game, but the clock will not stop until under 2 minutes left in each half. So ball goes out of bounds, clock's going to keep running, fouls, all that stuff. Clock will keep running unless there's a timeout called. Good shot there by Madison, but just misses.
As you mentioned already, free agents are kind of backing off in that full court press. They realize it's a little bit exhausting getting back when they're all on the defensive half.
Oh, and a foul there. That's the 6th team foul for the Knights of the IM table. Coach of the 16th foul, for the free agent team. One more, and the Knights will be shooting free throws. Knights of the IM table calling up a quick play from the coach. Seemed like that play got a little disrupted there, but they got it back. Maddie for 3. She's waiting already. Decides not to take it. Drives inside. Puts up a floater. No good, but a fight for the rebound by number 24 there. Go drive inside by Talon. He puts up a floater. No good off front iron. Talon has not been playing his best basketball today. And there's been a lot of missed shots for both teams. The free agent team is on a long scoring drought. And another turnover. Wow. IM team really locking down on defense. If they can get a couple of these buckets in, they could find themselves with the lead here soon. How the stop and go. Maddie thought about it. Drive inside and the bucket, and we have a tie game. 12 apiece, folks.
4 minutes to play. Free agents have no fouls to give.
It seems like we have a timeout called by the free agents, so they're hoping to catch their breath. That will stop the clock. A little bit of a confusion. He seemed like he thought he called timeout. Ref wasn't sure, but timeout has been called.
What do you think free agents need to do to get back into this game? They, like you said, they're on a scoring drought right now. They're not finding the inside of the paint as easy, and it seems to, once those 2 back-to-back charging calls, they really haven't been able to find anything.
No, those back-to-back charging calls really threw a wrench in their offense. It was working really well up until that point. I think they need to stick with what they've been doing. They've had a lot of shots that are just missing. They're just off. A couple of missed free throws. I think they need to get to the paint, try to get some free throws, try to just get some easy points that way. They've been working the offensive glass really good at the beginning of the game. I think they need to keep up with that. Keep going inside. Keep working hard. and just keep up with the ball movement and make sure to not give the IM team any free turnovers. One thing to note, we have no shot clock here. And so without the shot clock, there's no reason they have to force up a bad shot or a tough shot. They can take their time, pass it around, get a good look, slow it down. There's no advantage to rushing, especially if you have less subs than the other team.
Yeah, and I think Knights of the IM table are taking note of that, and they're really trying to control the pace as much as possible, even under that full court pressure. So if they can continue to do that, it's going to be tough for free agents to get back into this.
That's definitely true, Kevin. But free agents have the ball, looking to break that scoring drought. Oh, almost a backcourt. Talon overextended 4-on-5 for a second. 3 is up and no good, but the offensive board kept in for the Knights of the IM table. Drive inside, shot by Kylie off front iron, and that could be something to do with, we talked about that deeper three-point line. Players have a feel, and they think they're a foot behind the line, but they're really a couple feet beyond the line that they expect they are. Jerome drive inside, puts up a tough contested shot, and he makes it. Wow, that was good defense by free agent team, but just a better offense there by Jerome.
Yep, Knights of the IM table take their first lead of the game, 14-12.
Whoa, and an offensive attack of their own team. IM table got to pick it up. Jerome passes it up. Trap up top. Ball will stay with the Knights of the IM table as it's poked out of bounds by the free agent team. Pass into the backcourt. Talon will gather. Survey. Looks like he's calling for a screen of some sort. Doesn't use it. Drives inside. Lay up. Oh, good step, good move, and a better finish. Knights of the IM table up 4, and this scoring drought by the free agent team is really, really been a long one. It's been near 10 minutes.
8 minutes, yeah.
8 minutes. And you can hear the Knights. Oh, we have a foul on Jerome, number 20. Called a blocking foul. That's the 6th team foul and his second. So after this, both teams are one away from the bonus, so we'll be shooting free throws, 1-1. Oh, and laps defensively. Oh, but they do not make them pay. That was a golden opportunity on that scoring drought, Kevin.
Yeah, too much juice on the backboard. We saw a lot of it in the first game tonight, too, where teams are going in for the easy layup, but just putting up too much pressure, and those backboards are unforgiving.
Yeah. Timeout there by the coach of the Knights of the IM table. That was an interesting timeout. Felt like they had a little bit of fast break pressure going, but they do call the timeout. And our score is 16-12 in favor of the Knights right now. And yeah, like you said, there's been a lot of teams that they've been struggling to slow down and stop once they're getting that quick run in. And so hopefully we can see some of those start to go in.
Yeah, and one thing I've noticed too is Knights of the IM table, they're not getting defensive rebounds, and it's not for being in bad positioning. It's just they're not boxing out. They're getting rebounds taken over their heads, so they really need to box out, create some space, and get those rebounds. Otherwise, free agents, if they get a couple, they're right back in this, and we've got a really tight ball game.
Yeah, we still have a pretty tight game. The Knights of the IM table, if they can score a couple more and going into half, I'm sure they'd feel great about it, but I think if you're the free agents, I'd say you'd be happy with going to half down 4. Take that time, take that 5-minute break to regroup and get set up back for the next game. Talon looking to inbound, gets it all the way down to Lucas. Oh, sorry, not Lucas. Oh, he turns it over. That was Jacob. Ball being driven up by Knights of the IM table. Free agent. Oh my. Skip pass, tipped out of bounds by Talon. Good defense there. And looking to inbound is Kylie Lyson, number 21. Gets it off to Brielle Smith. She passes, skip pass over to Sotvik. He puts up the 3. No good. Good rebound there, though. Oh, and a great finish by Kylie Lyson. That breaks the scoring drought. We have a 2-point game and 1:20 left in the first half. Jacob looked like he's calling for a screen here. Puts up a 3. Oh, and it's good. Nothing but net. A great shot there by Jacob Bergsma. That brings it 19-14, 5-point lead, and IM table deep 3, no good. Rebound taken. Jerome going up there. Sorry, that was Jerome on the last 3, not Jacob. My apologies. Talon, turnaround jumper. No good. Jerome fighting for that rebound, and it is also Brooke, but is collected. Sharvik's going to bring it up the floor. He's looking to drive inside, and sort of a pass. Oh, blocked away. And we have Jacob passing it over to Grace. She's dribbling up the court, looking for someone to get the ball off to. Gets it off to Talon. We got 25 seconds left. Will Knights of the Iron Tail will just hold it for the last shot here. No shot clock here. Looks like that's what they're going to do.
Be a
Slow
smart
it down.
play, and since they all look a little gassed after those back and forth, so
They
get
have
the
a-
last shot and then get some subs and a break at halftime.
They have a 5-point lead. No reason to force it. Jerome, as I say that, forces up an air ball. That was an interesting shot selection. They're going to need to stop the clock here. There should be 3 seconds left.
Only in the second half.
Only second half. My apologies. And that is your first half. Score is 19-14 in favor of Knights of the IM Table. Close game. Quick run of free agent went up quick. They were up 12-2 early in the game, but went on a massive scoring drought. Only scored 2 points in most of that half. And Knights of the IM Table found their shooting. Shots started to go in, and really, they've got the lead now going into half. Kevin, what are some players that you've noticed on both teams that have done really well?
Both teams seem to be running a good offense and making plays and finding space. Again, the depth reception and the shots aren't necessarily there. That's why both teams are out there right now shooting, even though it's halftime, trying to find that rhythm. But I think as long as both teams can continue to run an offense and find that space, then this second half we'll see a lot more scoring.
Both teams have been moving around a lot in the offensive zone. A lot of good passes, screens, all that stuff. So it's been a good game so far, and I'm looking forward to a good second half in the CoRec Championships here for IM Sports.
Yeah, and we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the second half.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our cloudlands when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
And welcome back to the IM CoRec Championships. We have Knights of the IM table up 19-14 over at the free agent basketball CoRec. And Kevin, what are we looking for in the second half to get the free agent team back into this game?
We need faster breakout plays. They were trying to control the pace in regards to on defense, but they really need to put their offense at pace and make this IM team work.
Yeah. And one thing to note, the Knights of the IM table have a lot more subs. Here we get started with Charvik, drives inside, kicks it out. Charvik's been a lot of their offense so far. He's had a lot of good shots. Puts up a 3, and that's good. That breathes some life back into the free agent team. Now down 17-19. Talon Christensen brings the ball up.
Yeah,
Grace got the ball. Talon drives inside. Little reverse layup. No good. Look to see that ball finished. Ball's tipped out of bounds by the Knights by Talon. Free agent team will keep possession.
Yeah, and it's worth noting, too, now that Knights of the IM table are shooting on the left side of the court, they've got that tunnel, and that tunnel does throw off shots a little bit more. So
great finish there by Charvik under the rim. We have a tie game. And that's sort of what you were looking at, some quick movement, get to the rim. We have Jalen calling point. Deep logo 3 off the backboard, no good. Charvik pushing the pace. Kicks it out. Number 32, Satvik, no good, and rebound collected by Candace. And pushes up to Talon.
Now, fast offense is great, but when you're taking those quick shots, you've got to make those quick shots. So.
And a little bit of a tough turnover there by Grace Graham. And ball will be inbounded by Kylie over to Hunter Canoose. He'll bring it up the court. Looking for another deep 3. No good. Good rebound there by Jacob Bergsma. Ball came hot off the rim. Jalen bringing it up. Staying at the top of the key. Kicks it over to Candace. Her 3. No good. And no one really inside for the Knights. Gotta wonder if they're going to not try for any of those offensive boards. It seems like there's going to be a lot of missed shots. Oh, good block there by the help defender.
Yeah, they are taking those deep shots, and you almost wonder if maybe from the first half they realized how tight the free agents were playing inside, and they're trying to draw them out to free up some space.
Got to make those shots if you're going to do that. Otherwise, they're going to stay inside. If that Jalen pulls up the top of the key, kicks it out to Candace. She drives inside. Little floater, no good off the top of the backboard. And not a lot of scoring here for the Knights. This was similar to how they started the game. Couldn't get anything going for a while. And it let the free agent team get out to a big lead. But the free agent team has not been making their shots as well as they were doing in the first half.
With free agents, too, once they're under the rim, it seems that they really forget about their teams out on the perimeter, and they're just looking for the shot and the rebound, or the rebound and the shot again, and they really need to start looking to those players out on the outside because they're wide open looking for something.
Foul there on Charvik. That's his 3rd personal foul, so something to keep in mind here. He's been a lot of their offense. If he gets a couple more fouls, he's going to have to be sitting out for the rest of the game, so got to be careful there. Skip pass, almost stolen. Jacob gets it to Logan. Logan knocks it down. That's the first points of the Knights of the IM table in the second half. Up 21-19 now. Regain 2 points of their lead. Good steal there by Talon. Will we see the breakaway dunk? Oh, he's gone. Oh, and the foul. What a finish at the rim. Not quite the dunk, but a good finish. Fouled and one. Talon. What a strong play there. And the foul on number 2, Hunter Canoose, his 2nd personal foul, 2nd team foul of the free agent team. And he's smiling, getting up. He knew that was a tall order for him to stop. My, what an electric play. That gives a lot of energy to you can hear the crowd cheering, and Talon does knock down the free throw, getting the 3-point play. And just like that, leads back up to 5 points, 24-19. And you can hear the IM supporters being loud after that.
Yeah, we've got a decent-sized crowd here, and I think I even see a Caitlin Clark fathead over on the far side. So
which we do like there. Sharvik with a nice three, able to slow down a lot of the momentum. Oh, drive inside by Jacob. He gets the foul. Sharvik is unhappy about that one. He does not like it. That's his fourth personal. He has got to be careful. Cannot have another foul.
yeah, and he's calling for a sub now from the bench.
Yeah. Good unselfish play there. Knocks the free throw down. Smart of him. He seems like he's maybe a little hot. Able to settle down. Smart player, unselfish. Wave into the crowd. Oh, Candace gets the rebound. Maybe a little intentional miss. Candace for three. Off front iron. And again, it's that deep three-point line. A lot of players are missing short from their three-pointers, Kevin.
Candace is a playmaker for the Knights. She is always looking for the rebound, always finding spot out on the perimeter, and if she doesn't have a shot, she's great at dishing the ball out quick.
Oh, unlucky there. Ball is out of bounds, touched by the IMs, trying to collect that rebound. Maybe that's the break that the free agent team needed to get some points here and get back in this game. Up top by Satvik. He's looking for something. Gets a screen. Deep three, no good. Low, and Candace with the rebound there. Tipped to it by Talon, but good, strong rebound there. Logan brings the ball up the court here for the Knights of the IM table. Good. Talon holds the ball up top, gets a screen, drives inside. Show and go, and a nice shot there by Talon. It brings it up 27-22. And we would love to see a good basket out of free agent team here. Get something going. Drive inside. Gets the foul. Floater, no good, but he does get the foul. They're calling the foul on the floor, so no free throw shot, but the foul's on number 11, Logan Smith. His first foul, first team foul for the Knights. We saw both teams get to 6 fouls in the first half, but none in the bonus, and on track for similar in the second half.
Yeah, and both teams just had a good wave of subs on both sides, so we might see a pickup in pace. Knights have been good about controlling the pace of the game, but free agents with some energy might try and make this a little faster.
Brielle Smith just drives out of bounds on the baseline. Notably, we do not see Charvik back in the game just yet, so still staying out. Picks up his dribble there, gets it off. Oh, a good steal there by Hunter Canoose. Don't want to see, Knights of the table do need to keep their foot on the gas. They can't let sloppy play. The team, good drive inside. The foul, count it, and the bucket. What a great finish by number 44, Madison. And the foul on Grace Graham, her second of the team, but great finish from Madison. Chance for a three-point play here. And this would get it to within 2.
Yeah, free agents are finding most of their shots and kind of any offense really inside the paint, inside that zone, getting rebounds, and they were doing it well in the first half, have been missing it in the second half. Maybe they'll start to roll back to that.
Travel there by Lucas Gardner. He's pleading his case. Looked like a travel from up here. Got Satvik bringing the ball up the court.
Ref told him you shimmied when you should have shaked. And that's going to get you called every single time.
Yeah, foul on Jerome up at the top. That's his third personal and the third on the team. Coach is talking to him, trying to tell him to settle down.
Props to the Knights of the IM coach. He is coaching. He's thrown on a jersey. He's gone out there and demonstrated what he wants them to do, and then now he's back on the sidelines trying to get his team to a W and get those infamous Intramural Champion shirts.
Deep three, no good. Rebound brought up the court. Oh, lost it, but right to Brooke. She drives inside, fouled. Good contest. Looked like a decent contest by Brielle, but called the foul. Brooke will be shooting 2 from the line. Fourth team foul for the free agent team. Don't got a lot to play with here, but
Yesterday after the games, the IM staff had their shoot around, and one thing I noticed with Brooke is when she wants to drive the lane, she drives the lane, and that is a tough person to play defense on. So if free agents are going to try and block her from getting to the rim, they're going to have to be smart about it and try and draw the charge.
Yeah, she's a lot of the IM people, very good lane drivers. Brooke does rattle the second one home. 1 for 2. That's honestly pretty good for intramural basketball level of play. Up to the top. Oh, just off iron, and good rebound there by Jerome. Brielle had a couple shots go in early, and it's one I expected her to make there. Quick 3 from Lucas Gardner, no good. Brooke gets the rebound off to Jerome, looks inside, throws the ball away. The coach for the Knights of the IM table, Jalen Campbell, is perplexed by that play there. Bringing up Hunter, drives inside, no good. But the rebound by Aiden. Skip pass over to Brielle. She's driving inside. She's triple teamed. Calling a foul on Knights of the IM table. Looks like the foul on number 10, Brooke Woodrum. That is her first, but the 4th team foul for the Knights of the IM table.
Yeah, 4 team fouls apiece, so 11 minutes left in the game. We could be seeing some bonus free throws pretty soon if teams don't find more space and more scoring.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown. Travel called on Kylie. Ball will go to Knights of the IM table. She was in a tough spot there. She went up for the shot, realized that she had someone right there, and when she didn't think, and called for the travel. Snay's bringing the ball up the court. Skip pass over to Lucas, down to Jerome. He likes to shoot those. Fakes the shot, drives inside, kicks it out. Oh, just off IM. Jerome gets the rebound, and a great finish there by Jerome. Maddie usually makes those shots, but Jerome stayed down there, stayed down low, fought for the rebound, got the shot off.
Yeah, back to a 5-point lead for the Knights.
Yeah, Satvik takes a pull, step back. Oh, just misses. Fight for the rebound. Ball is kept alive by Hunter Canoose, and Brielle has the ball guarded up top by Snay. Passes off to Jordan Mireles. Step inside. Sweet move and a sweeter finish. Great shot there by Jordan Mireles. And we have Lucas Gardner dribbling up the court. He's taken a couple of outside shots. Passes it off to Snay. Brooke with the ball screen. Snay drives inside. Steps back. Circles around. Deep 3 from Lucas, and that's cash money. Great shot there. That's the first one of his, I think, that's gone in tonight, so good for him to stick with it and get that bucket. Lead is back up to 6 now. Hunter Canoose, quick move. Seems like he's calling for an ISO on Jerome, passes it off. Kylie fakes the shot. Hear the IM people being loud. Hunter Canoose drives, goes down low, finish. Oh, just a little too strong. Put back by Satvik is good. Nice shot there. And it's 29-33.
Both teams starting to find a rhythm here. We're seeing the score go up quickly. Now it's going to be who can control the pace.
Travel there on Snay. Really pushing the pace trying to push the pace for the IM, trying to go inside. They have a lot of subs. That's a good idea to keep it going, but would like to see a shot go up and not any turnovers. And speaking of...
A note, number 2 for free agents, I believe that's Hunter. He's been out there pretty much the whole time, and he's up and down the court, back and forth, and he looks gassed right now. I might be needing to get him sub, but he's a playmaker.
Oh, really nice finish there by Jordan Mireles. And the lead is down to 2, up to 6 quickly. And what you said about Hunter, he's been out there. He's been working his tail off. He's moving. He's staying with his defender. On offense, working hard, too. I don't know if you're going to be able to take him off this court.
Yeah, especially with the IM team can have a hard time reading where he's going to be on the court, and that's been huge for free agents getting back into this game.
Jump ball there, called. Possession error is with the Knights of the IM table. They'll keep the ball. But something to note for the possession arrow is that next one is going to go to the free agent team. So as this game winds down, look to see that play a role.
Yeah, one thing to note, too, is as we get closer to 2 minutes,
Nice finish, strong finish by Jacob through the contact, draws the foul. We have a 3-point play.
Yeah, as we get closer to the 2-minute mark, as long as this game is within 10 points, the clock will stop for all normal out of bounds and stoppages once we get to that mark. And that will help control the game and make sure no one holds for too long.
Yeah, but there is one thing. Oh, is that an intentional miss? Talon lost the ball. One thing to note, there is no shot clock, so teams can still hold it, but intentional fouls will stop the clock. Little pull-up, nice shot there by Brielle. Keeping this game back and forth. Still a 2-point lead for Knights, but Talon brings the ball up, looking to extend that lead. He wants that. He wants to drive inside. He has a smaller defender, gets a shot up, blocked, but gets it back and puts it in. Really, really strong defense by Brielle. Gets a good block on a much taller opponent there.
Yeah, both teams are leaving that inside open a little bit more, and we're seeing more layups, more offensive rebounds, and a lot more scoring than we're used to.
Have to wonder if that inside is open. I mean, there's inside.
Now they're closed.
Yeah, now they're closed. Shot by, nope. Rebound goes out to Jacob. Talon fakes the shot, pulls up inside. No good, but wide open to Brooke, who puts it back. No one for the free agent team was within 5 feet of Brooke when she got that rebound, and that was just an easy putback for her. Got to see a little more boxing out, a little more effort on defense for the free agent team there.
Yep, and they still have their one key player on the bench with those 4 fouls, and probably look to get him in soon because he's definitely a playmaker and a key component to the free agents. And the rest of the team is gassed, but you do see Hunter now back on the bench getting his breath.
3 for Kylie, just misses, goes out of bounds. Knights will inbound the ball with Talon. And looks like we're getting a sort of a soft full-court press. Not really, no. Driving inside, ball handoff to Brooke. Awkward pass, she dribbles in, and nice layup there by Brooke. You mentioned earlier she loves to drive inside, get to the basket. If no one's there, she's going to make that shot every time.
Yeah, especially if she doesn't see even the potential for a screen setup or someone trying to set a pick, she's going to go home. And she during halftime, she tuned in to those boards, and she's making every layup.
Yeah. Good defense there by Jacob, just staying in the way, and Satvik throws the ball out of bounds. Ball will be inbounded by Jacob. Looks like it's going to go to Town, and he'll bring it up the court.
Got to wonder when teams are going to use their timeouts. We're under 5 minutes now, and both teams look a little bit tired, maybe need to gather some plays.
If I'm the Knights, I don't take a timeout yet because you've got the lead, you've got momentum, keep it going. They're getting back. They've brought in waves of subs relatively frequently. Here's Brielle. She wants to drive inside. There's Charvik. He's back in the game. Drives inside. Oh, scoop layup just misses. Ball brings up by Candace. Talon dribbling down. Coach is yelling at them to slow it down. 3 on the way, and it's good. Wow. What a shot by Michael Barber. He knocks down the 3 on his, I believe, first shot of the game. Scores 44-33. Sharvik gets the rebound off the 3. Nope. Turnover by Sharvik. He's trying to bounce it off Knights to keep the ball in play. Grace dribbles up. Another shot. And no good from the free throw line. Sharvik is looking to get this game closer, but trying to involve his teammates. There's Hunter. Him and Sharvik can make an intimidating duo. Hunter slows down under the rim. Outlet pass. Good defense. Oh, really good defense by the Knights there. Collapsing and not letting anyone getting through. It's getting late early, folks. Passing it over to Candace. She thinks about the shot. Grace has it. Gets it all the way over to Jacob. He slows it down.
Great ball movement right now.
Really good ball movement.
Yeah, Knights are playing smart, trying to control the pace, wear down the clock, and make the free agents make a play.
Yeah, and there's, again, no shot clock, so they don't have to put this ball up unless they want to. They can dribble around, and speaking of, there's Charvik with a steal. Talon racing back. Charvik passes it off, gets it back, thinks about the 3, won't do it. Step back, passes it over. Hunter back to Satvik. His 3-pointer, no good. Charvik with the putback, no good. Ball bouncing around, going there out of bounds. Saved by Brielle. Good effort, hustle play, and over and back is called.
Before that whole sequence of play right there, it was a really gutsy move by Charvik, getting that steal at half court, running with 4 fouls. That could have sent him out of the game with this team needing him to be in there right now and put up some points.
They do need him in right now, but I think they need a spark. And if he could have converted that, maybe with a 3, that gives them that spark that they need. So Charvik's full court pressing, playing smart. Oh, and there's the foul. He's out of the game. 5th personal, 6 team fouls. So any after this, they will be any fouls after this. Knights of the Iron Table will be shooting free throws. Front court inbounded successfully. Going to Candace. She's thought about the 3. Dribbles around, gives it off to Maddie. Oh, good pass there. Gets 2 people to bite. They're just playing, dribbling around, passing. Seems like they're trying to make the other team Talon with a move for 3, way short. Jerome with a great rebound. Candace with a shot, a little too strong. 2 air balls from the Knights of the IM table.
And an 11-point game, the clock is not going to stop until free agents make a basket.
That is true. So something to note, you can hear the Knights fan section. They're singing happy birthday. Jerome is fouled. Seems like it might be his birthday. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1. Timeout by the Knights of the IM table. Seems like the Knights might have this game in hand, up 44-33. It was a really close game for a long time, and the start of this game was all free agents team, up 12-2. What were the Knights able to do to get back in this game and get the commanding lead they have now?
I really think that having the deep bench is a key factor, because everyone that's come out onto the court, there's been no one that's gone out there and just kind of taken up space. They've all been going out there. They've all been making plays, and they've also brought energy both in character and on the court, and that's been huge. Free agents, I think, kind of got in their head and haven't gotten out of it since IM took the lead.
Yeah, and for one notable instance was Michael Barber hadn't taken a shot all game, knocks down a huge 3 to put the lead up to, I believe, 7 at the time, and they just haven't looked back. Here's Jerome. He'll be shooting the 1-and-1 here. So if he makes this one, he gets another. If he misses it, no more. It's up. And he does make it, so he'll be shooting another one.
Now, what do you think it means to work for intramurals and grind as a team and earn yourself one of those prestigious intramural champion shirts?
Well, I'll tell you, I was on this same team last year when we only had 8 players, and we're calling, I'm not sure what the call
Lane
is.
violation.
Lane violation. That's unfortunate. He had just missed a shot. I was on the same team last year, and it hurt getting bounced in the first round of the playoffs. I think I can take most of the blame for that because this team is all the way here without me. Long rebound, corralled by Hunter Canoose. He'll push it up. Trying to get some good feel-good stories here. Nice, really good pass there, and a great finish by Jordan. Had Jerome flying in. Here's Jalen, their team captain. He's fouled. He'll be shooting free throws. Hopefully he can get his first points of the night. He's a big part of their team. I am co-workers with a lot of these players, all of these players actually. And he suffered a pretty debilitating injury earlier in the season, so it means a lot for him to be able to get back and play in this game. He told me before the game, I'm not going to touch the paint at all. I'm going to be staying in the perimeter so I don't get injured. But he does get some points there on that free throw.
Yep, and with the previous basket by the free agents, it did put the game within 10, so the clock did stop and will restart after this basket.
Yeah. Jalen nails both free throws. That puts him up 47-33. Oh, sorry, 35. My apologies. Good 3 there. Oh, and knocks it down. Great shot there. Way to, seems like a little bit of hangdog in Jordan, but really, she's had the team's last 5 points. Jalen with the half-court runner, no good. A little early in the game for that. There's 4 seconds left. deep three. Oh, does not
almost
able to beat the butter, but that would have been a nice finish for Jordan. And your CoRec competitive champions are Knights of the IM table. They win with a final score of 47-38. It was a good game. Teams are shaking hands. We got another game coming up after this. But what Knights of the IM table really pulled away in that second half. What did they do right?
Like I said, they brought a lot of energy. They're really positive. Even when they were down, I mean, the first 5 minutes of the game, they didn't score, it seemed. And to keep a positive headspace, come back out and fight, that's what carries teams to championships. And probably that chip on the shoulder from being bounced, like you said, last year in the first round of the playoffs. Seems like they wanted to play the villain arc and come back and win this.
Yeah, and free agent team, they put up a fight. And one thing to note about this free agents team, a lot of these players didn't know each other to start the season. This is just teams that wanted to play but couldn't find a home, and they were able to rally together. They made it to the finals. That's quite an accomplishment, and I think they should be proud of themselves. And I will say they had a lot of really good teamwork, and I felt like they had a lot of just strong, solid play. Couldn't get it done, but a lot of good players and played quite well.
Yeah, that's one of the cool things about intramurals at Michigan is the free agent system where students who come from far or even near and don't know anybody. Some of the people that I still talk to from when I was in college are people I played intramurals with. So you're making lifelong friends, and hopefully they come back next year. Maybe they'll even keep the same team name, but I hope to see them next Winter X season, and maybe they can make a run again.
Yeah, they're quite a good team, a lot of talent. Maybe they can flesh out the bottom half of the roster, get a couple more players, because it seemed like the subs for the Knights of the IM table really carried the day for them. Just being able to rotate fresh players in constantly was huge.
Yeah, and good news is we still have one more game tonight. We have the Grad Fac Staff Championship, and both rosters, when I was looking at stats from the season and just now watching them during some warm-up, I think we're in for a good game, so that's going to be great. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for game number 3 of the night and the last basketball game of the season.
Last game.
continue, but you fall apart. Even though you told me to get back your heart, I still spin inside your orbit. Yeah. You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. It's my luck. Put me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand. Come on, babe, you understand. I wanna stay. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. It's my luck. Put me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand. Come on, babe, you understand. I wanna stay.
Told him. Hi there. Welcome back to the IM Basketball Championships. We have the Grad Fac Staff Championship here as our last game of the night between the Europeans in yellow and the Run X2 in red. Should be a good game here tonight. Tip is won by Run X2. Driving inside is Gregory Klump. Loses the ball and turnover. Europeans will take it. Inbounding is number 23, Sten Lindstrom. Bringing up the court is number 14, Joshua Meditz. Apologies. Back to Sten. Over to, and he just blows the tire and loses it. Picked up by number 8, Amin Shayan. And driven inside, number 2, Braden Cataldo. Just misses. Rebound, though. Offensive board, number 8. He'll be shooting 2. Number 8, Amin Shayan. Foul on number 23, Sten Lindstrom of the Europeans.
Yeah, good job inside the paint, and was patient and saw the double team, decided just to put it up, and good job drawing the foul.
Yeah, good, strong. The shot was close to going in, just misses. He misses his first free throw. Free throws have been an issue for a lot of teams here tonight. A lot of missed free throws. He does make the second, and that'll be our first point of the game.
Yeah, we've mentioned in the past games that the depth perception from being in this arena compared to the IM building is a lot to adjust to, and teams don't get a lot of time to warm up on the actual court just because of what we've got the courts reserved for, so there's a lot of on-court adjustments that have to take place.
We have noticed teams struggling shooting the left side of the court. Oh, never mind. Great shot there by number 2, Braden Cataldo. Team struggling shooting to the left because of the tunnel messing with the depth perception. Wide open 3, passes up, shot inside. Shot number 22, Jay Shang. No good. Fought for the rebound, but taken strongly by Amin. Pushes it up to number 10, Christopher. Drives inside. No good. Rebound off to the Europeans. And the foul on number 12, Joshua Gale.
Already their second team foul, and we're only just a couple minutes into this game.
Bringing up the court is Joshua Meditz. He dribbles around, goes inside, fakes the 3, Sten, drives inside, foul. Oh, called a charge there by a referee. Sten doesn't like it. He wants it switched. That's his second personal foul very early in the game, so he's got to be careful to not keep racking those up. Less than 3, just over 3 minutes in. Dribbling up the court, that's Gregory Klump. He's calling for a screen. Takes the deep 3 instead. No good off back iron. One thing about this 3-point line, it is deeper than the IMSB, where most of our games are played, those courts are the high school three-point line. This is obviously the college three-point line, being where Division I basketball is played. So we have a little deeper line. Players have been missing a lot of free throws, three-pointers short, like that one there.
Yeah, and real quick, want to give a shout-out to Michigan Athletics for working with recreational sports and allowing us to use the Crisler Center for these matches. It's a great experience for the students. You hear about them you hear them talking about it all the time, and when they walk down the tunnel with their phones out, it's a pretty cool moment.
Nice little reverse layup there by number 12, Joshua Gale. Brings the lead 6-0 in favor of Run X2. So getting away early, the Europeans need to get something, and you can see some subs going to check in to try to get some points.
What do you think the Europeans need to do besides score? I mean, there we go.
There we go. I mean, as you speak, they just need to knock those shots down. They've had a decent amount of open looks, especially from three. They haven't made them. I'd like to see them go inside a little more. Take some contact. Look for a foul. Oh, that is going to be a charge on number 12, Joshua Gale. That's his second personal foul as well. The rest have been pretty. They've been pretty given charges. If players look pretty set and they get hit, they're calling a charge. So something to look out for if you're either team, to make sure you're avoiding people when possible. Ball's brought up the court by Karumar Ismail. This is his first time in the game. He's looking to shoot. Passes it off. Goes to number 5. Oh, inside, and he's getting some free throws. That's what I want to see out of the Europeans. They need to continue to drive inside, look for fouls, get some shots.
Yep, and just being consistent in doing so is huge for them right now. Confidence is everything, and if they can sink some shots, then those points will go up, I think, a lot faster.
Free throw just missed there. Yeah, and the free throws will continue to be a storyline. Teams need to make them to capitalize on those fouls. But that is one thing. If you're defending inside and you haven't taken up a lot of fouls, late in the game might just be good to go for the foul, make them earn it on the line. Makes the second one.
Nope.
But was standing on the line, so it will not count. So the score remains 6-3. That's a tough mental mistake there.
Do you think being in an arena like this, a change that players can make, especially on free throws, is to maybe aim for the glass rather than just the net? Try and get that bank.
That is interesting. Something happened there. Calling that a jump ball. That is interesting. That's a good idea to try to aim it off the bank. I will say, shooting around, the net feels a lot lower than it actually feels a lot lower than inside the IM just because of how high the roof is. So maybe picking a point like that and just trying to bounce it off could be a lot easier. But then again, I suck at shooting. So, quick shot there by Karamir. Let's see if the refs are going to give him the shooting foul or not. Foul on number 12, Joshua Gale. That's his third personal foul, and they're going to give him, he's shooting 2. So 14 fouls for Run X2 and 3 on Joshua Gale. So he's got to settle down for the rest of this half if he wants to play the second.
And unlike our last game, both teams only have 2 subs each. So if you get into foul trouble, that means somebody's staying on the court for a while. And stamina will deplete fast, and especially with how fast both teams are trying to play right now.
Yeah, it's been a tough game. Both teams are really running the floor. That free throw's short, off front iron. Long rebound is corralled eventually. Bringing up the court, Braden Cataldo. He looks to drive inside. He gets the foul, does not get the bucket, but foul on number 3, Karimara Ismail. That's the team's third foul and his first. Shooting 2. And we have not seen a lot of free throws made. I believe we've seen actually 0 so far tonight. The only made free throw was on a violation where the foot was on the line. So there's our first one. One has fallen through the hoop. Hopefully that breaks the seal and teams are able to make some more for the rest of the game.
And looks like both teams also brought a little bit of a fan section. We see the good luck fingers up in the air.
Oh, a little bit of contact under the rim on that free throw. It's made, so no harm, no foul. Looked like just slip. Corner three, no. Oh, and a great knock away by Gregory Klump, and he sprints up the floor. He's looking for the ball. He wants to go inside and finish off that play. Doesn't get it. Goes off to number 10, Christopher. He drives inside. No good, and out of bounds. Off of run X2. Europeans ball. We saw some full court press last game. None in this game so far. Both teams kind of content to play half court ball. Deep three there by number 2, Henry. No good. Long rebound corralled by Braden. He'll walk up. He's looking to drive inside. He's got a post up if he wants it. He takes it. Number 4, Ainsley, kicks it back out to Braden. Braden for 3. It's good.
Yeah, Europeans right now seem to be having a hard time getting inside the paint and are trying to take those open looks at the 3, but if you're going to either live or die by the 3. We see that consistently with Michigan basketball, so we're used to it.
Tough turnover there as well. They need something. Braden for another 3. Hot hand, no good, but rebound by number 4, Ainsley. Deep 2, no good, and good rebound, good strong rebound there by the Europeans. They're pushing it up the court. Sten's looking to drive inside. Foul. No bucket, but foul on calling a – oh, sorry.
Call a travel.
My apologies. They're calling a travel on Sten. Did not see that call. Officials able to talk it out. Have a great officiating crew tonight. They best of the I am best, and they've been really good about talking with each other and figuring out the right call each time. Air ball hits just backboard, goes right to Christopher. He's under the basket, kicks it out. Up top, Ainsley for 3. Off the backboard, no good. A couple threes have been long. Maybe the teams are over-adjusting for the college 3. Nice little run the court. Good layup there. Made by number 22, Jay Shang, his first basket of the night.
Yeah, and even though that's only the 5th point for the Europeans, this is a 6-point game. I mean, realistically, 2 possessions, and they could be right back in this and tie it up. So they just got to find that offense, and maybe it is on the fast break that they need to start running things to keep the run team behind.
Foul is on number 14, Joshua Menditz, and Braden will be shooting 2. He made he made both of his free throws earlier, so we'll see if he keeps that up tonight. Seems to be a big shooting threat. It already has a 3 and 2 for 2 on free throws. And my bad. Sorry, Braden. That's on me. You can blame me for that one. Missed his first one. Couple of subs. Get some fresh legs. Maybe to run that fast break offense you were talking about, Kevin.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying. They're ready to box out and see how fast they can get down the court.
Does make the second one. That brings it 12-5. So now officially a 2-possession game. Quick pass. There you go. They're up court quickly. Sten thought about a 3. Didn't take it. Drives inside. Heavy foul on Braden. That's his first fifth team foul. And they are calling that shooting foul. So Sten will be shooting 2 free throws. Just off front iron, no good. And you got to think they can make some of these free throws. A little bit of putback by a referee there. It does not count, unfortunately. See if Sten can make the second one.
It's just an integrity check on the referee. Make sure the rim is still good.
There you go. Makes the second one. 6-12 officially. Christopher slows it down, brings it around. Gregory, he's been an impact so far this game. For 3, looks after it, no good. He's trying to will it into the basket, but not able to find it to fall. Up pass. Oh, inside. Sten thought about the 3 again. He's driving inside. Layup is good. Nice, really nice move there by Sten. Really good movement. Looked like Javier was going to shoot it. He kicked it back out, slowed it down, got Sten open on the drive inside. Yeah. Nice move there by Joshua, but unfortunately lost the handle. And Jay with Chimera with a nice shot there. He had Javier open, but he slowed up, took his defender out of the play. Smart, selfless basketball there. Jerome, drive inside, kick out. Good move by Joshua. Goes over to Ainsley. Tough, no good. And now we've got a 2-point game, and the momentum is all on the side of the Europeans.
Yeah, they're really moving the ball well, looking to find the open person, and here's a three.
It's good. Off the bank. Bank is open on Tuesdays. I forgot what day it was. Kaimiar Ismail with the 3.
And timeout by Run X2. And
I'll go through and read the lineups for each team here. For the Europeans, we have number 23, Sten Lindstrom. Number 1, Marcelo Benincasa. Number 2, Henry Mikhail Harju. Number 15, Javier Aragon. Number 22, Jay Shang. Number 3, Karmiar Ismail. Number 14, Joshua Menditz. For Run X2 in red, we have number 2, Braden Cataldo. Number 12, Joshua Gale. Number 10, Christopher Becker. Number 1, Gregory Crump. Number 4, Ainsley Woodward Jr. Number 8, Amin Shayan. And number 9, James Bennett. And our score is 13-12 in favor of the Europeans, their first lead of the night. And they've been running up and down the court, and had to take the timeout to hopefully get some momentum back.
Yeah, what do you think has changed besides scoring points? What do you think the Europeans have adjusted and started to do that's better than the first half of this first half?
They've gone inside. They've looked at the paint. They've made some tough finishes, and they've moved the ball around. They got a little static in the first bit, but they've done a lot better since then, and their defense has been really good. Kick out pass to Jay, no good on the 3 and no good on the rebound. Run X2 is, and the ball gets stolen away. We got a 3-on-1 pass over, selfless basketball, no good, no foul, looking for it. Run X2 running up, out to the corner for 3, no good. Rebound by Jay Shang.
Time to slow it down.
Yeah.
There's a couple quick back and forths. Need to control the pace and look for good quality shots so they can build on this lead if they want to.
Yeah, whoa, good rejection there by Christopher. But like you said, they're slowing it down now. Foul. They're calling it on number 3. It looks like they're calling a moving screen or a shove. That's his second. Hate those offensive fouls there.
Yeah, it's tough to give that up when you've got an offense working and no shot clock really going against you. So you can really take your time and look for quality open plays, and you got to keep those arms in, those shoves off. We've got a good ref squad. They're going to call that every time.
Yeah, and it was off ball. It wasn't he didn't have the ball. He was trying to set a screen, and a la UConn, moving screen gets called. Oh, and a really good finish. Just sped right by his defender, Joshua Menditz. And they extend the lead to 3, 15-12. And it's been a while since they've scored. Call a blocking foul on Carmier. That's the 6th team foul for the Europeans and the 3rd for Carmier. So he has to be careful for the rest of at least this half. I wouldn't be surprised if he subs out. And he has. He's on the bench. Get some rest. Don't want to foul out in a game like this. Need all your subs available. Here's Gregory. Passes it inside to Christopher. He's looking to shoot. Gets triple-teamed. Kicks it back out to Gregory. His three-pointer, no good. But rebound tracked down by Ainsley. Gregory fakes the 3. Back over to Christopher. Shoots over the top, and it does rattle home. And that's their first points in a while, Kevin. And it felt like they needed that bucket.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think they were doing a good job there. Again, controlling the pace, controlling the perimeter, looking for the opening lane, and then executing on that, rather than just trying to force every single shot like they have been the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, and driving inside. Oh, what a finish by Joshua Menditz. I was going to say that felt like a forced-up shot, but it went in, so no judgment here.
All on that finger roll.
Very good finger roll. Drive inside. Nice finish there as well by number 8, Amin Shayan. We got a 1-point game. This is back and forth, really close.
Yep. Teams are starting to settle in, feel the offense, feel the momentum of their team, and working together.
Calling for the screen by Sten. He gets it, drives inside, pump. Oh, and a nice little smooth finish. Just back and forth scoring. Much better than the beginning of our game for the Europeans. They couldn't score at all, and they've just turned it on in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, unlike the muscle memory that you need
Gregory getting called for the charge there.
Yeah, unlike the muscle memory you need from shooting the three-point line, I feel like once you're driving that paint and you're on the inside, you really got to let the muscles take over and do what they know how to do, because there's no distance and difference inside there.
Totally. Every hoop's 10 feet tall, at least we'd hope. And so you can really, once you're inside that paint, I think all the teams tonight that have won have had success driving inside and just owning that paint. Tough fadeaway, no good. And so we have the Europeans up 3 with just under 4 minutes to play. Ball's being brought up by Braden. He's been a pretty good playmaker for them. Hands it off to Christopher. Tough jumper, no good. Ainsley with a great rebound, though. There's Braden, no good. Another rebound, though, goes out to Run X2. And Braden's going to slow it down here.
Yeah, set up the offense, take a breath, get where everyone needs to be.
Yeah, he's working inside. Spin move, nice finish there. That felt inevitable. With how good of a shooter he is, you have to respect him up top, and he's going to be able to get inside on those unless he gets some help from his teammates.
Yeah, Europeans really need to recognize when he's trying to get inside and get that double team in front of him rather than seems always off to the side or even behind by the time they realize what he's trying to do.
There you go. Sten loses the handle, so Run X2 with a good chance to take the lead back here. Just under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Braden will bring the ball up the court. You have to think he might be looking for a three-pointer here.
Yeah, something to take the lead back and send a message.
Ref's stopping the play. He's trying to get the teams to settle down. Looks like there's a little bit of scrappiness between Amin and number 8 and someone on the Europeans team. He was trying to draw a charge. So good, really good on the refs there. Again, we have a very good officiating crew, but a good use of an official timeout. The ball wasn't doing anything, but he was able to slow it down and say, hey, guys, we need to relax here. And that's all. IAMS is about having fun, so it's really good to see that. Fast break opportunity here. Well defended, but no good. Rebound taken away. Passed over to Sten. His three-pointer, no good off front iron. And again, it's got to wonder if it's that three-point line that's giving these players trouble.
Yeah, and he was even a little bit back from the college three, so throwing it up from Caitlin Clark range, got to make those if you're going to be taking them.
High three by Ainsley, no good. Yeah, if you're taking those deep threes, it's got to want to see them a little closer. But no number one picks by the Indiana Fever here tonight. Drive inside, looking for a foul. There, he gets it there. And he will be shooting free throws. They are in the bonus. Foul on number 8, Amin Cheyenne. And that is their 7th team foul. So, college rules, we do 1-and-1s. If he makes the first one, he gets to shoot a second. If he misses the first, it is a live ball. So I'm going to keep an eye on as these teams struggle with free throw shooting is, can you get that first one home? And he does not here. So good foul there by Run X2 because no points came from it.
The rims and the glass here are very unforgiving. You really got to get net if you want to get your shots in.
Yeah, we saw some teams earlier tonight have success off the boards. I think you just need a good soft touch, really good outlet pass, way to run the court there. I believe that's first bucket for Henry, and he has been running up and down all day, so really good to see him get that one there.
Yeah, and if the Europeans continue to spread out the offense, it's going to be even harder for Run X2 to get back into this game.
Sten almost had that steal, just barely stepped out of bounds. One thing you'll note about the clock, it will keep running until we are 2 minutes left in the second half. If the score is closer than 10 points, here at IAMS, we don't have our games stop very often, so the clock is a running clock unless there's a timeout by a team. Drive inside by Gregory, does not get the foul or the bucket. Looks like that he was looking for quick shot by Henry. Maybe not the best idea with only 15 seconds left in the shot clock. Good teamwork there off camera, but number 15, Javier, helping up Ainsley on the opposing team. Ainsley, three-pointer, no good, short. Ball out of bounds. And we are at halftime with the score, the Europeans 21 and Run X2 18. Had a good game so far and looks forward to be an exciting second half. Kevin, what does each team need to do to succeed in the second half?
I think they're both figured it out. I mean, they're really trying to control the pace, look for when there's an opening, and then execute at what's best for them. If that's a perimeter shot, if that's taken inside the paint, whatever works for them. Both teams really kind of have really different offenses. So, again, finding what works and following through with it. Other thing is you got to get those rebounds. Both teams are really giving up a lot of rebounds on their offensive shots.
Yeah, both teams seem like they're struggling to box out. So boxing out, paint presence is really big. We've seen that tonight so far. Paint presence, rebounds, quick putbacks have been really big for all the teams that have won.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got a couple minutes left in halftime. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back for the second half and the final half of Winter X basketball.
Yeah, looks to be exciting.
Take it back your heart, still spinning inside your orbit. I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you start to make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your orbit. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name. You understand, I wanna stay. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. I just wanna look, put me away. You understand, there's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, I wanna leave. You understand, I wanna stay. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name. You understand, I wanna stay. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. Cause I don't wanna walk away. Cause I don't wanna walk away.
And welcome back to the Grad Fact Staff Intramural Basketball Championships here between the Europeans and Run X2. Europeans up 21-18. Despite being down several points early, they've been able to get some offense going. Looking for Run X2 to be able to come back here in the second half.
Yeah, both teams were taking full advantage of the halftime and getting out there and getting some shots and trying to line them up and figure out what they're missing, and we'll see how it pays off.
A foul on Gregory Crump there. Seems like he's a little frustrated after airballing that three. Gotta be able to keep your cool here in this game. It's last game of the season for us, but want to see this game end with a nice tight game here. You can hear the crowd for Run X2 chanting defense. Good baseline cut there and drive and pass. Looking for a foul there is Javier, does not get it.
And the refs have been good about letting them play, but still protecting the player and making sure that nothing gets out of line or out of hand.
And there's the bucket he was looking for. All right. Here's the drive by Braden. He's been a big part of their offense so far today. Kicks it out up top, fakes the three. Joshua passes it off to, oh, no good. I'm in. Gregory, and another foul on Gregory. That's two pretty, I would say, not the best fouls to take early on in the game. That's his third personal foul, second team foul. You want to have those fouls for late in the half when you need them. If you need some fouls to give, try to stop the possession, and don't like seeing those fouls this early.
Yeah, especially with no shot clock. You got to be smart about when you're playing and where you're playing all the time.
Yeah, both. Yeah, exactly. No shot clock, so teams can really control the pace of this game. So you want to be able to foul if you need to late in the game. Travel called on number 10, Christopher Becker. Good defense there. Good help defense by the Europeans. I think it was Joshua who came in to force that travel call.
Yep, even when you're frustrated, you gotta remember fundamentals. Otherwise, that's gonna eat you away just as much as the fouls are.
Move inside by Sten. Travel called there as well. He doesn't like it. It probably would have flown in the NBA. They don't ever call a travel there, but RIM officials, I think, are better.
Yeah, this crew told me that they watched 10 hours of YouTube training videos before these matches today, just so they know they're ready and on game.
Really strong rebound there by Ainsley. 3 off front iron, and again, this college three-point line. That was right on the line, so being short there, surprising. Good. Wow. That one could have been a foul. I might have called that one, but Sten going hard does not get the call. Drive inside. Christopher does get the foul call. Foul is on number 14, Joshua Menditz. First team foul for the Europeans.
Go to the line, shoot 2.
Yeah.
Be a good breather for both teams. It's been back and forth, so.
Yeah, Christopher shooting 2 free throws, and we'll see how he's done. First free throws of the night. Makes that one. Cuts the lead down a little bit. Score now 23-19, so 4-point lead for the Europeans. Have not seen a lot of people make 2 free throws, and we won't see it again here. But a really strong rebound by Amin. Goes over to Gregory. He's looking to drive inside, get to the paint. No good off inside of the backboard. He goes down hard. Good to see him get back up, though. Good hustle running back. Quick ball movement by the Europeans. Hard foul by Braden. Probably a smart foul. Make him run it at the line, but going over to talk to his teammates, trying to calm him down maybe. But Karimir will shoot 2 at the line. And that's 3 team fouls already for Run X2. Do you think that they're going to be getting into foul trouble late in this game?
I mean, at this rate, yeah. Well, we might be getting into foul trouble by the 10-minute mark at this pace. So teams need to get a level head and start playing some smart ball. Otherwise, you send the team to the line too much and they figure out how to make those free throws, those points are going to add up fast. One
thing to note for Run X2, 2 players with 3 fouls, Joshua and Gregory, does knock down that second free throw. For the Europeans, only Chimera has 3 fouls, so something to look out for as teams foul out. 3-pointer off front iron. Braden with a nice little putback. And what you said it before we went to break, Kevin, about getting those offensive boards and boxing out. That was a glaring example. No one really in the center area of the paint for the Europeans off that transition 3.
Yeah, you can't call it boxing out if you're getting the ball taken over your back.
Oh. High rebound there, corralled by Ainsley. He's been a force on the rebounds. I've been calling his name a lot. Be interesting if we track those, but we do not. Braden, it's another rebound by Ainsley, and it looks like we're going to get a jump ball. Possession will be with the Europeans, I believe. No, it is with... Not sure what the call is here. Refs are talking it over. One of the signals was jump ball. Another one was travel. I'm not sure what it was, what the official call is here.
Looks like it's going to be...
We're going to stay with jump ball, which I thought was the right call. Both players had their hands wrapped around it. Fouls called. Bucket is no good. Foul on 14 Joshua Menitz. That is his third personal foul, second team foul. And Christopher will go to the line and shoot 2.
Now, this is probably the chippiest game that we've had over 2 days, and maybe it's the late start or maybe it's just those shirts being on the line, but teams need to get a level head. Otherwise, the refs are going to probably having to start putting in some technicals, and then points can really start running away, especially if you start losing key players.
Yeah, second free throw knocked down there by Christopher. These refs, all of these refs will not take too much smack talk. I know many of them personally. And the players have to be careful, especially with what they say. Don't say anything that they're going to regret. Good drive inside there. Not able to get the bucket, but able to corral the rebound is Henry. He's been doing a lot off the ball for this team. 3, no good. And I've noticed on that one, again, Europeans, none of them really near the paint, and 4 Run X2 players in the paint.
Yeah, Run X2 just looking for every rebound. Europeans are really more worried about getting back on defense.
Fast break. Bucket laid it up and good for Joshua. Stretch that lead back up to 4, so 2-possession game now. Drive inside, kick it out. Braden for 3. He's been deadly. Bang! Right down the middle. And again, Ainsley crashing the boards. Ready to get that rebound just in case. 26-25, we got a 1-point game. Driving up the court, Joshua kicks it out. Pass over to Henry. He has trouble corralling it. Drives inside. Pass it back out to Joshua. Back to Henry. His three-pointer. Cut X. Nice shot there. Way to answer by Henry. I know I'm mixing up my calls there between different announcers, but we're going to roll with it.
Yeah, and it's great to answer a 3 with a 3 to make sure the momentum doesn't build up too much for the other team. So we're back to a 4-point lead, and Run X2 really trying to find some offense both inside and outside right now.
They're slowing the game down, which I like. You had high energy, high intensity. Slow it down. Let's take some time. They've got a lot of good shooters on their team. Really good defense. Calling a jump ball. Called by the official. Ball will go to the Europeans. And that's just hustle. That is pure hustle from Joshua to get that jump ball call.
Yeah, absolutely, and also just being aware of where the possession arrow is. If you don't see it inside of your team, maybe you just try and force them back to half court and try and trap them in a corner.
Yeah, and with the college rules, the possession arrow has now switched over to Run X2. So next jump ball, they'll get it. Pull-up jumper by Joshua. That's good. Top of the key, and we quickly have a 6-point lead. A couple of good baskets by the Europeans and a couple stops on defense. Braden's looking to change all that, though. Pass it over. Foul at the top. That's probably a smart foul. Joshua was heading down the lane with a lot of steam and was going to get a good-looking shot up.
Yeah, and Europeans can be smart with those fouls, only having that being their team third and both sides having 3. So might look to see those a little bit more. Run X2 is slowed down with the fouls, and those could be key in a game that doesn't have a shot clock.
One thing, Joshua has to be smart. That's his 4th team foul, so he can't get any more of those. Foul is called. I'm not sure if that's on the floor or not.
Yep, it was called on the ground.
It was called on the ground. Foul number 5. But they're shooting free throws. What? So it seems like they're calling it. Misses the free throw. They gave him the basket and are giving the shooting foul. He was driving inside. He's fouled. Kymir will go to the line. Hasn't been great from the free throw line so far, so maybe not a bad foul. He's been pretty good from shooting down there.
Yeah, and now we're back into a cycle of teams going to the free throw line, so will be interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah. Missed there by Khmer. Back into the game, checks in Ainsley. Second free throw coming up. Will knock, and another rebound by Ainsley. Man, he's everywhere on those boards. Kicked up to Gregory, passes it over to Joshua. He's dribbling, looking for probe, gets a screen, looks around, loses the handle, and ball's turned over to Europeans who have numbers, 3-on-2. Henry passes it over to Sten. Sten goes inside, selfless play, and a nice passing play by the Europeans. Great way to use their numbers on advantage. Run X2 didn't sprint back to defense, and they were able to take advantage and get an easy 2 out of it. Deep 3 by Gregory. Oh, what a shot!
3-point game now. Europeans only up by 3, and Run X2 starting to build a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, that felt like Europeans had a nice little, great move there. Shot, air ball. Sten's able to get it out of bounds off of Joshua, but felt like they had some momentum with that quick, easy 2 on the fast break, and Gregory comes down and just nails a deep 3. Out of bounds on Sten, did not reestablish himself with 2 feet in bounds off the inbounds.
It's tough, but like we said before, fundamentals can make or break a team in some of these close games.
Sten has to stay cool. He's been a little frustrated with some of these calls. I think all of them have been the right ones. He's, good little steal there. Gregory, he's able to get the ball over to tie it, and the game is tied at 33 apiece. Nice shot by Christopher. Push up to Henry. He's able to slow it down. Chippy game. You can hear the fans cheering their team on. Deep 3, no good. Rebound. Able to get it over to Sten. Sten looking to put it up and knocks it down. Nice, good, tough finish there. Double team. Able to finish it for Sten. Here comes Gregory. Is he going to try another 3? He has the hot hand, it seems. Looking like he wants it. Passes it off to Ainsley. Ainsley for 3. Off the backboard, and that's their first lead in a long time for Run X2. And we have a timeout for the Europeans.
I mean, you saw the Europeans made an adjustment, and they got the ball, and they got an offensive rebound, were able to capitalize and convert it into 2 points. But now you start to wonder, they're going into this timeout, and Run X2 is shooting from the perimeter really well. What do we need to change on defense to be more prepared for this?
It seems like Run X2 is just knocking those deep shots down. They weren't knocking them down earlier in the game. I think Ainsley's, that's his first one he's made all night. So maybe they have to start respecting that outer shot more. It's a tough one to do because they were getting beat early in the paint, and so they kind of collapsed in, played good defense, and now they're getting beat outside. Run X2 playing a good offensive plan, so I think the Europeans have to be a little more balanced, have to respect the shooter a little more, but that's going to open up inside lanes for Run.
Yep, and I mean, one thing to take note too is when you are making those adjustments, it feels like a faster game, but you still need to control the pace and make sure that you're not trying to make things too fast, because we've seen the rush shots and those usually don't pay off.
No, the Europeans have looked best when they pass the ball around, get good movement, and find an open man. They've also looked really good on the fast break, so don't need them to slow it down too much, but they should be keeping it moving.
Yeah, especially when Run X2 does not want to get back and play defense. We've seen that a couple times.
3, no good. Sten with the rebound. He's fouled hard. One thing to note is checking back into the game is Joshua Medinz. He has 4 fouls, so he has to be smart. Here. Foul is on number, all right, I'm going to say number 9, James Bennett.
Yeah, 5th team foul.
5th team foul. So not quite in the bonus yet, but we'll see if Sten can knock down some of these free throws and get this game tied back up. Game is tied, 36 apiece. What a way for our Winter X season to end, huh, Kevin?
Yeah, this is a good, aggressive, and physical game. And, you know, sometimes GradFac staff games are sometimes not like this, but it's nice to see that there's some grad students, faculty, and staff that are coming out here and want to play physical ball.
Yeah. miss on the second one for Sten. Yeah, the Grad Fact Staff League can get chippy, but the refs are doing a great job keeping this one under control, and the players have calmed down and checked out of the game when they need to. Gregory forcing up a shot, not able to get it to go. Rebound, passed around a little bit. Really good passing there to get it out of the backcourt. Drive inside. Count it and one. Good, strong finish there from number 5. And they'll take a 38-36 lead with a chance for a 4-point play.
Yeah, now we're seeing Run X2 starting to do a full court press, and Europeans were caught off guard by that, but really good passing to get it back down the court and make a play.
And he knocks down so completes the 3-point play. We have 39-36. Bringing the ball up the court is Gregory. Will he try another 3 here? He's hit a couple. He does pull up. No good. Ainsley fights for the rebound but does not get it. Sten tracks it down. No look. Kicks it ahead. Lays it up way off.
Too much.
A little too much. That was a little too show buddy. Sten with a nice pass break up there on the pass over to Gregory.
Yeah, Run X2 is really trying to control the pace in their spacing. They're not getting everybody back on defense. Some are sitting back and looking for the quick, fast break, and Europeans are struggling to adjust.
Yeah, and I will say Run X2 now has 6 team fouls, so any more, and there will be free throw shot by the Europeans. So something to keep an eye on. 2 players fight for the rebound. Yeah, that's going to be a foul every day of the week. That's on James Bennett, and I believe that's free throws for the Europeans.
Yep,
1 and 1.
1 and 1. So down to the line.
So this is where that free throw shooting is going to be huge. If you make this first one, you get another one, and if you miss, you don't. So it's going to be huge if these players can knock down that first one and then just kind of view that second one maybe as a freebie.
Yep, and we're almost to the 5-minute mark left in the second half, and once we hit 2, the clock will stop for out of bounds and any play stoppages.
The miss is off front iron, but the rebound is corralled by the Europeans, so they'll get sort of a free possession here. Sten goes to drive inside, drives around, gets called for the charge. Looks like he tried to Euro step around the player, but wasn't able to get it done. That's the 5th team foul for the Europeans.
Yeah, I think he went knee to knee there with that screen, and
yeah,
if you're gonna Euro step, you gotta step around. You can't go through.
Yeah, good call by the officials. Wasn't intentional by Sten at all, but good call. And that's their 5th team foul, so they're close to that bonus. Just off the backboard, too strong, no good. Still a 3-point lead, 39-36. Ball's brought up quickly, brought inside. Tough fadeaway shot. But good fight for the rebound there. And now Braden's going to bring the ball up the court. This is a chance for him. Takes a 3. No good off an iron, but a good rebound by him in. Drive inside by Christopher. He goes down. No foul call. And got some Run X2 players there just staying there, not running the court. Oh, what a block by Braden. He's out of bounds on the save, but good block. And like you said, looks like Run X2 isn't quite running back down the court as hard as they can, and the Europeans are. They're taking every turnover, every miss. They are sprinting down that court, so Run X2's got to be able to get back on those.
Yeah, it's a bold strategy to try and be there and set up some fast break offense, but you're really putting a lot of pressure on those 3-4 guys that are trying to get back and be on D.
And one thing, Europeans with the lead do not need to shoot, and they do. They make it. Seemed like everyone stopped, thought the play was over, but it was not, and the basket went in. Timeout by Run X2, and our score is 41-36, 5-point lead for the Europeans. Well, interesting second half here. The lead has slightly increased for the Europeans over Run X2. What have they done right in the second half?
I think they've kept their cool. There's a couple players that are arguing calls and looking for fouls, but Run X2 has been a little bit more chippy, a little less cool head on their shoulders, and they made a couple threes, and they started to just look for those only when Europeans are giving them space on the inside. And because they're not taking it, now the Europeans are getting those rebounds like we talked about before.
Exactly. There's been a couple of quick transition threes, and then it seems to me that after the quick three, the Run X2 players aren't running back. And that's something they're going to need to fix because the Europeans have had a couple fast break opportunities, and they haven't capitalized on them. So if they start to do that, could be over quickly. Yeah,
and it's not like the Europeans don't have height. So if they're on the inside getting those rebounds, especially on the offensive side, they're going to put them in almost every single time.
Exactly. Ball will be inbounded by Amin over to Braden. Looking like, wondering if we see a set play out of here. Braden passes it off, goes to Gregory. His step back jumper, no good, and rebound. Foul on number 8. Then, notably, Europeans are in the bonus, so that is 1-and-1 free throws. We have 2:50 left in the game, and as a reminder, the clock will not stop for this type of play disruption until we are under 2 minutes. So under 2 minutes, you'll see the clock stop, similar to normal NBA and all that stuff rules. But right now, the clock is running, and this is valuable time that Run X2 is losing.
Yeah, and how are those fouls looking for Run X2 right now? I'm sure there's a few in foul danger.
There are a couple in foul danger, but they've done a good job of spreading it out. Those intentional take fouls, that was on Amin. That was his second, so not too worried. Quick shot, no good. Sprinting the floor is Europeans, slows it down, gets it to Sten. Sten, count it, and the foul. Wow, what a shot by Sten. Gregory with a tough contest. That's his 4th personal foul. 9th team foul. So after this, one thing now, it's not 1-and-1. It's 2 free throws no matter what. So you miss that first one, you get a second one no matter what. So that's going to be big for the Europeans, and because they've been struggling shooting free throws.
Yeah, absolutely. And the clock is now stopped at 2 while these free throws are taken. So that will adjust on the stream here in just a second.
Good job by the officials there, noticing the clock had continued to run, stopped it. Sten knocks down the bucket. Score is now 44-36. We have just minute 55 left to play. Gregory drives inside, gets it up, foul, no bucket, but does get the foul. And that's the 6th team foul on the Europeans. Foul on number 3, Kalamiar. That's his 4th personal. My apologies. So anyone he's fouled out. So they should be careful. If you're the Europeans, don't need to take any unnecessary fouls. Just relax and make sure you don't lose any. Players here for the last couple minutes. Gregory does knock down the first free throw, so that's score is now 37-44. .151 left in the game, so tight game here coming down to the wire. Gregory nails the second. So Gregory hits both free throws. Europeans have the ball as they move up. Almost an over and back, but good job keeping it in the front court there.
And a reminder to the fans watching, the clock on the stream is not the official clock. So if things are a little bit out of sync, that is the court clock, and that is the official clock.
Yeah. Apologies, we are doing our best here. Broadcast production is not that quite of ESPN quality. Travel there on Sten underneath the basket. Does not like that call, but keeps us calm. We got him just minute 30. Sten's full court pressing Gregory here. Interesting play. Gregory able to get around him. Oh, almost falls over back in the backcourt. Gets it up to Braden. Braden drives inside, looks for the foul, get it, and 1. So the lead is now 4 and a chance to make it a 1-possession game here for Braden at the line.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much else you can do. It's you're in the right spot and you're making the right moves, and just got to hope he misses, or he's going to cut this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, and that's tough on. It's on Joshua. He's been a good scorer tonight, and that's his 5th personal foul, so he's out for the remaining 122 of our game. So we'll see how the Europeans fare. Shot is good, so we now have a 41-43. Lead is still the Europeans. They inbound the ball, get it to Sten. He's kind of their playmaker now with Joshua out of the game. Offense runs through him, getting harassed up top, drives inside, gets fouled. He'll be shooting 2. Foul is on number 2, Braden Catalado. That's his 3rd personal, and that's the team's 10th foul. So he will be Sten will be shooting 2. Chance to make this a 2-possession game again. Up by 3 currently. What should the strategy be for Run X2 in their defensive end? There's no shot clock, so do they want to try to foul, force possession change, or should they try to play defense?
Honestly, I think if they stick with this full court press, they could probably force the Europeans to make some unforced errors or forced errors and capitalize on turnovers in that way. Both teams are pretty tired of making mistakes.
Sten does knock down the second free throw. The cheering section for Run X2 was making a lot of noise, hoping to distract him, not successful. Nice tip deflection there by the Europeans to stop Braden from getting an easy 2. Good backdoor cut there, and that's what both teams need to do is keep that movement, keep moving around. Both teams are tired, and whoever has that last little bit of gas left in the tank is, I think, going to be victorious here. Braden again, another backdoor cut, puts up a shot. It goes, and Braden is really taking over this game for Run X2, down to a 2-point lead. Again, no shot clock, so no rush here if you're the Europeans. Sten gets a screen on Braden, being harassed, drives inside, passes it off, knocks it down. Number 15, Javier. Haven't called his name much today, but he's been around. And an important bucket down there. Gregory, deep 3, no good. Lot of contact, bodies flying, no call by the officials. Ball is thrown out of bounds by Braden. Just a little miscommunication between him and Joshua. He had him open. Braden thought he was going to stay where he was. Joshua wanted to cut to the corner.
Yeah, and that was a classic case of thinking that you're going to get the foul and stopping what you're doing, but you really have to play to the whistle if you're going to play this game and finish it out.
Sten with an interesting inbounding strategy. Foul on I believe it's going to be on number 2. Nope, they're calling it on number 8. I'm in, and that's his 3rd personal. Camille will be shooting 2 from the line. Hoping to extend this lead, up 4 currently, 47-43.
Got a nail biter.
We do have a nail biter. 22.3 seconds left in the game. If you can hear the clapping that's going on, a little bit of yelling, screaming. No good on the first free throw, so still a 4-point game. And again, these free throws, we mentioned it earlier, coming in big here.
Free throws and crowd noise.
And no good, but the rebound is fought to, almost got, but the ball will go to Run X2. Good fight there by Javier, trying to get that rebound, but not able to get it. Ball goes to Braden. He'll bring it up. 18 seconds left in the game. Braden loses the handle, gets it back, picks up his dribble, pass cross court, looks for the 3, doesn't go for it. Gregory passes it off. Joshua, no good, air ball, gets it out. We got 2 seconds left, and that is your game and your Winter X season. The Europeans win it 47-43. They are your Grad Staff champions for Winter X 2024. A good game, both teams shaking hands. Well fought by all players. Good sportsmanship all around. A really, really good game to end our season, Kevin.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think? Europeans started that game down quite a bit. I think 8 at one point.
Yes.
And they fought back. They didn't lose their cool. What do you think was kind of the turning point in that match?
I think what really turned it on for the Europeans is they stuck to their process. They knew what they, as a team, wanted to do. That was drive to the inside when they needed to get shots, but also get some perimeter shots. They got those shots up, and when they got inside and they were able to get those shots falling, they were able to come back, they were able to get ahead. And I really think what they also did very well was transition offense and transition defense. They were running the court hard every time. And Run X2 started falling behind, and they had a lot of transition points, and they got back on defense very well.
Yeah, we pointed it out a few times that we saw Run X2 not get back on defense, or even sometimes they weren't following their team up on offense. There was a couple guys that were trailing almost at half court by the time they were trying to make a play. And so, stamina comes into play in this sport, and if you're not up there in the championship game, sometimes other teams are going to capitalize on that.
Exactly, and both teams only had 7 players, so the stamina was big. People playing a lot of minutes. It was a really good game, hard fought, and people were just running up and down the court a lot.
Yep, absolutely. So that wraps up our basketball season, and tomorrow we'll be in Cliff Keen Arena for volleyball championships starting at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And you'll be on the call, correct?
I will be on the call. We have some great matchups coming up. Both teams are very good. We have the men's competitive bracket, and I'm not sure what the other.
We have men's and women's tomorrow.
Men's and women's tomorrow. Should be an electric match between the two of them. I lost in the semifinals to one of the men's teams, and I know they are quite good, so it should be a great game. Join us back for those games.
Yeah, absolutely. So thanks for tuning in. We hope in a few years these athletes get to go back and watch their intramural championship game, and that's what we're all about, student experience and making intramurals something memorable. So thanks for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Athletics, as well, for the opportunity to play here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.